again. Oh, you know why the microphone's not working? It might help. We're just going to have to go with this. Testing 1, 2. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. What's up, JJ? How's it going? Welcome back. Would have been good to plug the microphone in. That would have helped at the beginning of the stream. Fortunately, didn't see anybody was here yet. JJ just got here. He's first. Welcome, everybody, as we are getting ready for the conference finals, Eastern Conference Finals. That's what you missed me saying. Bruins versus Rangers. Rangers swept the Sabres. Then they swept the Blue Jackets. It was actually a very close series until Game 4. So, yeah, just texting a friend of mine. What's up, Bombers? How's it going? So, yeah, let's get it underway. Rangers, Bruins. Oh, sorry, JJ. No, we swept them right out of the playoffs. Jimmy John, yeah, we're less than a month away from MLB The Show 21. As on paper, the Bruins are better than the Rangers in every category, but we'll see what happens here. What's up, J-Dog? How's it going? International playoff. You know what? We'll see. We'll give some options for the next couple of weeks, because we're gonna have about 3 weeks to kill until baseball comes out. As you see their Fleury's numbers thus far in the playoffs. You have JJ. Yeah, it should be good again. We'll see. We'll do a vote, see what people want. There's Tuukka Rask's numbers. Very good. Giving up a few more goals a game than Fleury, but a much better save percentage. What's up, Paulie? How's it going? As welcome to Madison Square Garden. Bergeron versus Benejad. Boston wins the face-off. Pasternak, and we are underway as his pass is cut off there and deflects to Fox. Fox now along the left side, putting on the brakes, gets hit hard against the boards, kicks it up to Pasternak, now to Marchand. Brad Marchand taken out from behind by Zibanejad and gets it up to the bread man, Panarin. Panarin missed the first round series for the Rangers with an injury, but dominated against the Blue Jackets and starts things off right here against Boston. Top of the slot, Panarin, takes advantage of the screen on Rask. His 5th of the playoffs, 5 goals, 5 games for Panarin. Rask never saw it, and the Rangers go up 1-0. What's up, J-Mo? How's it going? Luke, this is the beginning of the series. This is Game 1. Rangers versus Bruins. So the series is 0-0. Doing all right, Wolf. How are you? Apex champion. Yeah, Paulie. We are never playing Apex Predators ever again. Man, was that game terrible. Strome versus Bergeron. Face-off won by the Bruins. Back to McAvoy. I just don't like battle royales whatsoever. They never seem to appeal to me. Even when I win, they're just like, it's just not satisfying. As there's a big trip there in the Ranger zone. Fleury heading to the bench. It's 6-on-5. Trouba, oh, well, that's an errant pass. That's going to go all the way down. Panarin will go and get it. So Rangers now with a 6-on-5 advantage. Pass up to Kreider. Trying to get behind the defense. Kreider shot saved by Rask. Finds it in the crease and freezes it. Rangers going on the power play. What's up, Dan? How's it going, buddy? Thank you, sir. Thank you. So going to the sin bin 4 minutes in. Bergeron with the trip. Get my Gatorade bottle going. There we go. Got fruit punch today. So Zibanejad versus Krejci to the right of Rask. Rangers are already up 1-0 early here. Face-off won by Boston, but it's kicked to Lafreniere. The rookie looking for his first career playoff goal. Gets it to Lindgren. Shot saved by Rask through the screen. Kailer Yamamoto now circling. Yamamoto gets it back to Lindgren. Lindgren lets it rip. Blocker save by Rask. Now down in the corner is Yamamoto. Yamamoto circling. Can't get a shot off, or he does. It's blocked. Lindgren's shot blocked again. Zibanejad rebound and scores! Zibanejad off the deflection. It went right to him. Rask was out of position. He gets his 5th of the playoffs. It's a power play goal, and the Rangers strike early twice here against the Bruins to go up 2-0 here in the first. Furthest Wolf gets the dab. Stone, the refs are terrible as always, but this call went our way. Yeah, JJ, you're right. Unfortunately, though, I'm not dropping $70 on another sports game. Sure, Paulie, sure. Thank you, JJ. Much appreciated, as always. Appreciate the love. No, Matt, Lafreniere is not a bust. You got to remember the kid he had a good stretch there at one point. Kid hasn't had a proper preseason. It's been a crazy year with COVID, as Fleury makes a phenomenal save there with the left leg to kick it out on the one-timer. Lemieux gaining the zone now for the Rangers' fourth line. Back to the point for Jacob Trouba. Trouba's blast is blocked. Hedl gets it in the left boards. Down low to Lemieux. Grzelcyk takes it away up to Bjork. Bjork is checked. Rangers keep it in. Lemieux tries to get it across to Giuseppe, but Grzelcyk knocks it away. Back the other way comes Boston. Boston now gains the zone. Grzelcyk down low, poked away by Trouba. Trouba has it poked away in turn. Hayek now gets it, and the Rangers are going to get another power play there, as it looks like another tripping call. This one on Charlie Coyle. Ovechkin's one of the best of all time, Chell. One of the best of all time. 6 out of 10, JJ? Oh, that's sad to hear. I wish you were doing better, buddy. Oh, yeah, JJ, I remember the old NCAA football. Exactly, J-Dog, exactly. He's only 19. Face-off won by the Bruins, and this is cleared all the way down. Yep, he went all the way to the NHL. Oh, this one almost misplayed by the Rangers. Panarin fighting for it, gets hit, but he does come away with it. Now up to Chris Kreider. Kreider along the right side, puts in the brakes. Back to Panarin, shot saved by Rask. Johnson now at the shot. Blocked in front. Strome now down low. His shot doesn't get through. Lindholm gets it. And he's checked by Adam Fox. Back the other way comes Tyler Johnson, but he's checked by Vlasic, who was acquired at the trade deadline by the Bruins. Across to McAvoy. McAvoy now down low. Good check there. Rangers fighting for the puck here. Good forecheck on the down a man for the Bruins. Kreider up to Strome now along the left side. Strome putting on the brakes, moving to the slot, shot, and Ryan Strome scores! Again, Rask was screened. Strome takes advantage, his third of the playoffs, and obviously his first of the Eastern Conference Finals. And just like that, the Rangers put up a 3 spot here in the first. Sam Rosen power play goal. Oh, gotcha. Dan, I'm of two minds. Yes, it is definitely bad for the game. It shows a lack of integrity, but at the same time, this is also something that anyone who knows anything about hockey knows that this has been going on for decades, right? The makeup call is not unknown, but it does hurt the integrity of the game. So I'm very 50-50 on it, right? Just because it's always been going on and it's been kind of an unspoken of law doesn't mean it's right. So more, back to Julius Honka. His shot doesn't get through. Grzelcyk with the puck. Wolf, yeah, your Sabres aren't doing terribly tonight. Well, that's good to hear. Honka now across to John Moore. Moore, who the Rangers acquired with a 3rd-round pick for Tony DeAngelo midway through the season. Down low, Philip Hedl. He scores! What a one-timer! Philip Hedl! I believe that's his first of the playoffs after 28 goals. It's going to be 3rd in the playoffs. My apologies. 28 goals in the regular season. Lemieux finds him down low. Easy redirect. No chance for Rask. Holy cow. The Rangers are pouring it on after a defensive-minded, low-scoring series against Columbus. And Rask is going to get the hook here in the first period. There he goes. The long, slow skate back to the bench as Halak will take over. Matthews is having a terrific season, Chell. And also, I said it before, I don't know if you heard me, Ovechkin, obviously one of the greatest of all time. I'm actually kind of hoping he would break Gretzky's goals record. Would love to see that. As Grzelcyk now moving down low. But yeah, obviously, Matthews having a terrific year, almost single-handedly willing Toronto into a good season. As this one, Zibanejad down to Kakko, and Kakko scores! Oh, the Rangers! Oh, the light bulb is going to burn out behind the goalies. It's 5-0 New York. I'm not sure, JJ. I'd have to look at the stats. Yeah, J-Dog, Rangers got to win these next games. Obviously, the next game is a big one. If the Rangers win in regulation, they move into a tie with Boston for 5th in the division. Let's see, Darno, Alonso, Lowe, Rendon, Lindor, Yelich, Springer, Judge, Hernandez, Cruz. That's a pretty good team, Paulie. Pretty good team. There. As Coyle versus Strome now. Rangers, oh my goodness, 5-0. Only 12.5 minutes gone here in the game. Kako's second of the playoffs. He's starting to heat up. He had one in Game 4 against Buffalo after missing him too, missing the first 2 games, coming back from a concussion. Blocked shot there. Don't think it got through to Fleury. Strome, his pass just sent it by Bjork. Now down to Coyle. Charlie Coyle now moving down low. He's checked. One-timer, and Boston on the board as Bjork strikes back. Fleury frustrated with himself as Anders Bjork gets his second of the playoffs. But Boston's got a tough hill to climb. They're down still by 4. It's a pretty good team, Paulie. Like I said, good team. Coyle and Smith the assists. Face off one again by Boston. Miller with the puck. Down low, shot saved by Fleury. Easily put in the corner there for Johnson. Kicks it along. They're taken away by Coyle. Johnson down low again to Smith. Back to Corrali. Shot blocked by Honka. Up to Moore and out to Buchnevich on the breakout. Buchnevich along the right side. Putting on the brakes. Right circle. Slap shot. Oh, and Pavel Buchnevich scores. An absolute laser beam. Him too starting to heat up. I believe that's his third of the playoffs. And the Rangers are getting healthy as they keep on putting the ones in the goal column. It's 6-1 New York. No, it's going to come all down to the Yankees being healthy. I like Tyon. I like Kluber having a bounce back here. Obviously, Cole is still an ace, but we'll see what happens. J-Dog, I am very happy with the Giants signings. No, Paulie, Boston's solid. They're not a bad team this year. It's just for some reason the computer. Again, if you guys have watched the past couple of nights, we have not hit 6 goals. We've hit 6 goals only a couple of times. And we're already doing it here in the first. Kashe over to DeBrusque. Shot doesn't get through. Heedle clears, or tries to. It goes into the corner for Lemieux. 2 minutes left here in the first as Lemieux takes it out down the left boards. Lemieux putting on the brakes. Back to the point for Fox. Across to Lindgren. Lindgren's shot is blocked. DiGiuseppe gets it. Back to Fox. Back to Lindgren. Lindgren taken out. Cannot make the shot. Kashe's tripped up. Nothing called there. And it goes to Fox. Fox is stick checked, but he'll take it himself. He is offsides. Yeah, Aiden, we got a bunch of Sabres fans in here. You guys are having a real rough year, man. As Strome comes out against Bergeron. We'll see, JJ. I have no idea what Mikko's going to do. I got to look at I don't know the full goal standings right now. But it is curious to see what's happening here. As Trouba's shot saved by Halak. Goes into the corner now. Vlasic with the puck. Kreider gets it. 1 second. Yamamoto backhand shot saved by Halak as the period expires. No, just end the season. That's what the Jets stand for. Jets, Jets. Just end the season. Sorry, J-Dog. I'm sorry. Oh, man. He's number 10 in the league. I don't think he's going to probably win it then. Yeah, Paulie, that is a curious signing. $85 million for Lance McCullers. As you see, the Rangers out shooting Boston 12-4, out hitting them 8-6. Boston dominating in the faceoff dot. The real backbreaker was the Rangers 2 for 2 in the power play. Which one, JJ? Which one? Which 30 for 30? Bergeron versus Zibanejad. Yeah, Paulie, I agree. I think the Giants giving 4 years to Galladay is rough. He's just so injury prone. But again, that's what he wanted. The Giants, that was their guy. I mean, he is, what, 6'4", so he's a big target. And now in the draft, we'll fix the offensive line. And as Kakko feeds it down low, and Panarin scores again! The Breadman! It's 7-1! Touchdown Giants! That's what's happening here. Yeah, no, that's very true. Correa, guy got screwed if you're asking me. Me too, Aiden. I hope the 4 days in October. Nice, JJ. What's it about? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Yankees this year, too. Strome versus Bergeron. Minute and a half gone here in the second. But yeah, as I was saying, Giants defense looks great, especially with the signing of Jackson out of Tennessee. I really hope that Yeah, Adori down there. Shot saved by Fleury. Rebound, Pasternak. Oh, it dings off the post. And then Bergeron cleans it up in the crease. Boston scores to make it 7-2. I'm not sure who that is, Paulie. That's the thing, J-Dog. This is Jones's last chance. If Daniel Jones doesn't make a Josh Allen-like leap from year 2 to year 3, he's done. Get him out of town. Yeah, a lot of all-stars know free agency the next couple years is going to be crazy. Johnson versus Bergeron. Face-off won by Johnson, back to Honka. Across to John Moore. Moore up to Johnson. Gains the blue line. Johnson up to Lafreniere. Tries to get it down low, but he's checked off it. Marchand back the other way now to Bergeron. Bergeron checked at the blue line by Honka. Moore gets it. Sends it cross-ice to Buchnevich. Buchnevich now along the right side. Trying to get behind Vlasic. Cannot. Loses the puck in the corner. Good job by Vlasic there. Up to DeBrusk. DeBrusk up to Krejci. Krejci now poked away into the corner. Gets it back down low. One-time shot saved by Fleury. Left for Honka in the corner. Up to Johnson. Johnson, bad time for a change for Boston. Johnson down low. Backhander shot saved by Halak. Now back to Buchnevich. He's knocked off the puck by Carlo. Up to Kashe. Kashe now down low, 2-on-1. Back across the Krejci. Shot gets laid out. Good recovery there by Honka. Moore now back the other way. Up to Panarin. Panarin now moving through neutral ice across the center ice line, and now the blue line. He gets pinched hard against the right boards by Grzelcyk, and then returns the favor. Panarin down low, gets it back, loses it from Grzelcyk. Smith with the puck. Rangers up 7-2, 8 minutes gone here in the second. Absolutely dominating here in game 1. Down low to Brusque, saved by Fleury. Capo with the puck. He's got a goal tonight. Up to Panarin, who's got 2. His pass is by Krejci. Back the other way comes Boston. Good check there by Adam Fox. Lindgren with the puck. Tries to get out of the zone, but can't. Kept him by DeBrusk. Down low to Smith. He gets hit hard. Fleury finds it, leaves it in the corner for Fox. Fox now back up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad, long breakout pass to Capo. Kako along the right side now. Lets it rip. Saved by Halak as Kuraly gets the puck. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I lived it, JJ. I don't need to ever see it again, buddy. So, there we go. Kreider now. Slap shot goes high and wide. All right. Going all the way around the boards. Fox gets the puck. Now back the other way to Kuraly. Kuraly back to Miller. Miller's shot wide. And Fleury will freeze it as Boston's going to get themselves a power play here. It looked like an interference call. Yeah, no, not going to watch it, JJ. Don't care. I saw it once. I saw it live. Don't need to see it again. What's up, 31B? How's it going? Hayek for interference will go to the sim bin. Hedl versus Bergeron. 7.5 left here in the second. Face-off 1. Back to Krejci. McAvoy shot saved by Fleury. Rattles around the boards. The Marchand. Down low to Bergeron. Shot save again. Zibanejad out to Hedl. Hedl will get it out of the zone and then send it all the way down. See, that's a bad play to me. That's those bad AI. Halak should have came out and played that puck. Anyway, back the other way. Oh, big hit there now by Trouba. Hedl again will send it all the way down and giving chase. And Honka almost gets there. And oh, Bergeron. Bergeron got turned inside out by Honka. Oh, my goodness. It looks like his right leg, maybe. Oh, goodness gracious. He is limping. Actually, it might be his arm. Nice, 31B. Yeah, sure, JJ, exactly. I know. Yankee chirps, I know, because all your teams are garbage. Absolutely terrible. Moore with the big check there. Lindgren with the puck. He's going to send it over to Moore. Gets it actually into the blue offensive zone. Coyle now back the other way to Bjork. Little sloppy stick handling there. And down now low. Looking for the one-timer. Blocked by Moore. Might have got through to Fleury anyway. Down low. Rangers fighting for it. Now down low. Smith shot saved by Fleury. Smith again, back one-timer to McAvoy. Shot again. Fleury makes the save. He'll freeze it this time and get a face-off. What's up, Caps? How's it going? Yeah, Paulie wasn't even alive. Yeah. It's all good, JC. It's all good. Welcome back, buddy. Top-ranked Vanderbilt. Was it Al Leiter's son, 31B? Over at Vanderbilt? Oh, all right, Paulie. I was hoping more for that guy, what's it, Rousseau out of Miami, if they were going to go that route. Anyway, Fox out over to Hedl. Hedl short-handed. His shot is blocked as his stick explodes into twigs. Bad break for the Rangers as here comes Marchand. Honka gets it out away from him. Up to Hedel. We're back to 5-on-5. Hedel with fresh lumber to Zibanejad. Shot misses wide. Zibanejad circling now. Zibanejad shot, save, rebound, and Kako scores! Fresh off the penalty kill, Zibanejad a great shot. Kako gets the rebound. His second of the night, his third of the playoffs. The Rangers continue to pile on here. It's 8-2. Really? I don't know. Again, I don't watch college football, guys. I really don't care about it. But everybody I talk to is saying Rousseau, Greg Rousseau out of Miami. Oh, I get you, 31B. High school pitcher committed to play at the school. I got you. Well, that's awesome, man. That's good for him. That's phenomenal. Strome versus Krejci now. Face-off won by Boston. Carlo with the puck. Circling. Down low. Back to Pasternak. Pasternak taken out now by Trouba. Trouba tries to push it along, but can't. Boston gets the puck back. Marchand down low. Pasternak backhand shot saved by Fleury. Big hit there by Trouba. Rangers throwing the body. Kreider now. A little bit of a bank pass though, but Grzelcyk intercepts. Don't know where he was going with that one. Now gaining the zone is Carlo. Putting on the brakes in the right zone. Pasternak shot kick saved by Fleury. As Hayek now will take it out of the zone alongside Strome and Yamamoto. Pass along the Yamamoto spot. Pass intercepted by Carlo. Marchand now back across ice to Wagner on the breakout. Over to Krejci. Krejci taken out by Trouba, gets it to Wagner. Shot saved by Fleury. Big rebound controlled by Yamamoto. Less than a minute left in the second. Trouba loses the puck. Back to Wagner goes Boston. Now Grzelcyk taken away by Hayek. Over to Chris Kreider. Kreider now moving in. Kreider by himself. Shot. Couldn't handle it. McAvoy there. Good job to harass him and get a bad shot off. And now Wagner over to Lindholm. Boston's offside with 0.2 of a second left in the period. Yeah, 2003, JJ, you're talking about? Yeah, I know. With Boone with the home run, that's what you're talking about? Face-off won by Boston, but it doesn't matter as the period expires. JC, again, I don't know enough about the draft to say. I like Slater, the offensive tackle, right? I do want... We need offensive linemen. To me, you got to go offensive line first. And Tucker's another offensive lineman of... I forget where he played. USC, right? Tucker's out of USC. So I was looking guys up as we're getting closer to the draft. Yeah, Giants got to go offensive line. No, actually, it's on pro. No, City, it's on pro. It's just Boston's that bad, as always. New York out shooting Boston 18. Actually, it's 18-18 in terms of shots. So Boston actually had a lot of opportunities that period. New York out hitting them 20-8. Face-offs in favor of Boston 14-4. Yeah, no, it was a terrible storyline, JJ. Anything good that happens to Boston is bad for everybody else. Can't stand Boston Red Sox. I hate them so much. So much. Face-off won by Boston. Vlasic with the puck now up to Krejci. Krejci now gets it down low. One-timer saved by Fleury. Lindgren gets the rebound up to Kako, who gets laid out at his own blue line. And then Panarin returns the favor to Vlasic. But Vlasic maintains control of the puck. Then gets hit by Lindgren. Krejci down low. Saved by Fleury. Oh, what a save by Marc-Andre Fleury there down low in the crease to keep it 8-2. Yes, I did see that, Nove, and Boston deserves every bit of that. Because, man, does Boston fans chirp way too much. Krejci versus Strome to the right side of Fleury. Face-off won by Boston. Marchand shot saved by Fleury, left for Kreider. Kreider sends it back around the boards to Strome. Strome now along the right side. Gets by Grzelcyk. Strome down low. Shot saved by Halak. Yamamoto rebound. Down low. Kreider. Intercepted by Grzelcyk again. Back to Marchand now at center ice. No, I do not think Tampa's going to win the Stanley Cup again. I do think it will be somebody else. Well, JJ, as a very biased observer, I hated 2004. So there we go. Yeah, but the previous 10 decades with the Yankees. So that's good that you have a recent history, but you don't have your history overall still sucks. Much like you're chirping. Anyway, Smith now across to Bjork, poked away by Moore. Bjork hit again, but he gets it to Charlie Coyle. Another Grzelcyk at the point, moving down low. Down low again now, passing it to Coyle. Back to Grzelcyk at the point, pinching in. Shot goes, a good save by Fleury. He was going to go wide anyway. Back one-timer save by Fleury. Burke, again, Fleury standing on his head to keep the puck out, keep it 8-2. It would be, but it ain't going to happen. Face-off won now by the Rangers. Zibanejad back to Trouba. Back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad gains the zone, but has it poked away by Wagner. Wagner now circling. Back to Carlo. Carlo up to Lindholm. Lindholm taken out by Moore. Sorry if I look at my phone a little bit, guys. A friend of mine's going through something. She might be losing her job, which sucks. Back now the other way to Ritchie. Ritchie hit at the point. 2009... But, you know, we've got 27 of them, so, and I know Red Sox fans love hearing about that. Panarin down the left side, circling. Shot saved by Halak as he looks for the Hattie. It's all right, J-Dog, it's all right. Nah, JC, I'm okay, man. I'm all right. Strome versus Krejci now to the right of Halak. 10.5 left here in the game, and we know you can't say the game because this one's basically over. As now one-timer, and Strome lifts it up for his second of the night. It's 9-2 New York. Holy cow. Uncle's doing good. No, Uncle's doing well. No lingering effects, knock on wood, from COVID. He is still on blood thinners, though, to make sure it doesn't clot still, but he's also very overweight, and he's like 55, so he probably should be on those probably anyway, maybe? Anyway, but it's good. Yeah, it probably would be JJ, but I don't think it's going to happen. It would be amazing, but it's not going to happen. The rivalry is alive and well, 31B. I know you guys are playing around. We're just having fun. Yankees, Red Sox, Yankees, Mets. This is what we do. Hedl now with the puck now. Hedl shot saved by Halak. Oh, he leaves it for McAvoy. 9.5 left here. Krejci back to Pasternak. Marchand back to Pasternak. And Pasternak scores. He's celebrating like he just won the cup. Get that hot dogging out of here. It's 9-3. Look at the scoreboard, boss. Paulie, that's debatable. You could say the Lakers, as Nov gets a posture check. Yeah, you could say the Lakers. I would say Boston. Obviously, I mean, I had that streak. Hall of Famers are about even. Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to say the Lakers. Face-off won by Boston again. Big hit there with only 9 minutes to go as Pasternak gets laid out. Now back the other way comes Trouba and Lemieux. Guys to get the Hedl, kicked away to Vlasic. 8 minutes to go, up to Marchand. DiGiuseppe has it, loses it. Everybody's falling apart. Sticks going everywhere. Fleury, again, I hate the computer. The goalie AI is terrible. Delay a game by Marc-Andre Fleury because the computer decided to come out and play it in the pie slice. Yankees are not overrated. Okay, JJ. I won't diss Pasternak. Oh, goodness. Kase did the brusque down low. Shot saved by Fleury. Leaves it for Lindgren. Lindgren gets hit hard. Everybody falling all over each other. Coyle down low, tries to jam it home. Another save for Fleury to Moore. Now up to Johnson, who will send it all the way down. Halak will get it in the trapezoid. Sending it around the boards to Coyle. Coyle checked from behind, but he pushes it forward to Smith. Smith hit by Lindgren, but stays on his feet. One-time shot saved by Fleury as Johnson goes and gets it on the right board. 6.5 left here in the game. Pass gets out of the zone, and DiGiuseppe behind the defense. Oh, his shot is blocked by Kase, and it goes back to Smith now with a minute gone here on the penalty kill. Cross ice to Bjork. Bjork gets taken out by Lindgren. Lindgren now cross ice to Moore. Moore, long pass up to Johnson, goes behind him, actually. Halak will get in the trapezoid. He leaves it for DeBrusk. 6 minutes left here in game one. Back the other way comes Boston. Big hit by Johnson. Looking for an interference call. Boston won't get it. Down low, saved by Fleury. Leaves it for Honka. Pass up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad, cross-ice the Hedel shot, and Hedel scores! A short-handed goal for Philip Hedel, his 4th of the playoffs, his 2nd of the night. It's 10-3 Giants. I mean Rangers. Holy cow! We'll see, JJ. I think it's Yankees versus Blue Jays, I think. What's the bet, Paulie? We'll see, 31B. I mean, you guys are going to bounce back. You guys, to me, are going to be 3rd in the division. It's going to be close. This Krejci shot saved by Fleury, left for Honka. Pass. Oh, that was a glitchy stick. I don't know if you guys saw that. Holy cow. Around it goes for an icing. Hedel versus Corrali to the right of Fleury. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Hayek. 4 minutes left here in Game 1. Pass up to Zibanejad. Loses it at center ice, but right there is Hayek. Hayek will take a shot. It's easy save for Halak. Big rebound, though. Vlasic gets it now in the pie slice. Back the other way comes Boston. 3 minutes left here in Game 1. Marchand poked away. Loses it now. Hedel back the other way. Here comes the Rangers again. Hedel gets squeezed between 2 defenders. Kakko finds the puck and shoots it and save Halak. Yes, both Eastern divisions in the AL and the NL are definitely stacked, J-Dog. We agree there. Face-off won by Boston. Pasternak losing. It looks like Boston's going back on the power play. Tripping called. Not sure on who. Yeah, Panarin going to the sim bin. All right. I didn't see that, JC. No. No, Paulie, I'm not playing Apex ever again. At least not on stream, that's for sure. I absolutely hated playing Apex on stream. Face-off won by the Rangers here. Lindgren will get it out of the zone. Sends it back to DeBrusque, up to Smith. Down low, one-time shot saved by Fleury, and he'll freeze it. Oh, wow. Good. Well, that's so sad to hear that cheater George Springer is going to miss the first half of the season. What happened? Did he walk into a trash can? Is that how he hurt himself? Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Honka. Honka up to Zibanejad, who sends it all the way down. Actually on net. Halak is there. Shuffles it forward to DeBrusque. Now over to Bjork. Across to Charlie Coyle. Coyle gets laid out. Hedel gets the puck. Honka now will have it, and Honka will send it all the way down. Kashe gets it at his own blue line, actually. Back to Bjork. Now to DeBrusque. Zibanejad again will clear. Over to Kashe. Up to Coyle. Coyle down low. Pass intercepted by Hedel, almost there. Bjork gets it instead. Shot saved by Fleury. Now Hedel, who scored a shorty a few minutes ago, loses it at center ice. 2-on-1 back the other way comes Boston. Shot saved by Fleury. Rebound! And Boston scores. If Fleury can't recover the rebound, Bjork gets his 2nd of the night. I don't like it, Chell. I don't like battle royales in general. They just seem pointless to me. They are what they are. Yep. J-Dog, I can't stand Boston teams either. All right. Oh, yeah, JC, that's a huge amount of protection there. 46 seconds left here in Game 1. Bjork's 3rd of the playoffs, 2nd of the night. Coyle and Kashe the assists on the power play. Panarin with the puck now. Passing up to Zibanejad. He'll gain the center ice line and actually throw it just wide of the net. Kakko racing in, gets the puck. Kakko circling. Down low, shot hits the post. Rang off the iron. Ding-dong denied. Kakko back to the point. A blast from the point. There by Lindgren. Now back to Kashe. Shot saved by Fleury now as Lindgren up to Panarin with the puck. I combined puck and blast there. Shot saved by Fleury. As Kakko now with the puck will clear. And that'll do it here for Game 1. Yeah, JC's right. Without Kirby Yates, That bullpen's a lot worse. As the Rangers salute the Garden faithful as we get ready to head to Game 2. Yeah, J-Dog, also that Kako's your third star, 2 goals and assists. Also that that foul at the end was BS. As Panarin, 2 goals and assists and 4 hits, your number 2 star. Boston outshot New York 36-27. Rangers out hit them 33-14. Faceoffs 23-9 in favor of Boston. Because, JC, I'm not always paying attention to, like, everything. I'm not watching any baseball right now. I don't watch any spring training because none of it matters. Isaac, I got a pile of dirty laundry and a bucket of hockey pucks. How about that? Toronto? Don't they still have, like, Bichette? Don't they still have Guerrero? Like, Toronto's lineup is solid, but losing Springer's a big deal. Exactly. Biggio, exactly. Kevin Biggio. Like, yeah, I know, Isaac. I'm sorry, buddy. We'll see, JC. I said it earlier. 1 and 2 is gonna go Toronto and the Yankees. I just don't know how it's gonna go. It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be on injuries, and right now, it looks like the Yankees are healthier than the Blue Jays. I don't know about that, JC. Again, it depends all on. I'm not sleeping on Boston. Look, I know they got Kike Hernandez, but like, and they got Hunter Renfroe. But those guys don't scare me. Tellez is solid. Grichuk is solid. Gurriel is solid. If the Yankees stay healthy, man, I think it's their division to lose. Hey, Aiden, there you go. Sabres 15 in a row, adding to that record of theirs. Exactly. All right, let's go to Game 2. All right, let's play Game 2. That was a long one because we scored so much. It's not pathetic, JC. It's not pathetic. You probably wish your franchise made the playoffs every year and were close every year and had 27 World Series, winning 1 of every 4 in history, and had all the Hall of Famers that they have, and basically are the reason why baseball hasn't collapsed entirely. Yeah, I'm sure that's pathetic. Yeah, it sounds pathetic to me. Oh yeah, real pathetic. Talking out your butt, man. Yeah, maybe 31B, maybe. Vlasic now back the other way as another face-off win here. Is Game 2 underway here at Madison Square Garden. Fox to Zibanejad, up to Kako. Vlasic trips over and leaves the puck for Zibanejad, who's going to circle now down low. Looks for like a pass, but McAvoy intercepts. McAvoy up to Marchand now. Marchand along the left side. Back to Pasternak. Poked away by Lindgren to Kako. Up to Fox. Breakout pass to Zibanejad. Now up to Panarin. Poked away at the blue line. Vlasic back the other way for Boston. Krejci now laid out by Fox. Big hit there as he can't get the puck out of the zone. Finally, it's kicked across the blue line. Kako loses it though. Lindgren though, a nice block there. And starts back the other way. Lindgren back to Zibanejad. Shot saved by Rask. Kako now. Down low. Panarin. Backhander. Scores! Rangers go up 1-0 here early once again. Panarin's 7th of the playoffs in only 6 games. And the Rangers are up 1-0. What's up, Michelle? How's it going? I think so, Aiden. I think so. I think that the Penguins' 18-game losing streak is in sight. Chell, I love baseball. Absolutely love it. Johnson versus Coyle now. Face-off won by the by Boston. My apologies. Grzelcyk up to DeBrusk. Lafreniere intercepts. Gets it to Buchnevich. Hayek Back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere gains the blue line. Slap shot high and wide. Hayek now sends it back to the blue line. Trouba poked it away to Buchnevich. Back to the point for Hayek. Another shot, save, rebound. Lafreniere can't turn on it. Lafreniere, backhand shot, saved by Rask, and he'll freeze it in the crease. JC, I play on Pro because a lot of people were complaining that when I put it on All-Star, All-Star's not impossible, J-Dog. I was winning games, but they were a lot of 3-2, 2-1 games, and people were complaining that they wanted to see more goals again. So I put it back down to Pro because people wanted the goals. I can't win, JC. Some of you want a lot more goals. Some of you want more realistic action. I can't please everybody. So down low, faceoffs blocked by Tony DeAngelo, former New York Ranger. Again, traded him earlier this year. Smith gets by Honka. Back to Corrali. One down low. Shot saved by Fleury. Back now to Ritchie. Across to DeAngelo. Back to Smith. Shot saved by Fleury. Corrali now puts it towards the net. Fleury's going to find it, cover it up, and will be a face-off in the Ranger zone. Exactly, J-Do. Aiden, I'm not really watching much March Madness. I did get some of it. Obviously, I was seeing, number 15, Oral Roberts with the upsets, making it to Sweet 16. But that's about it. Carlo, back to Vakinen. Shot was blocked in front. You guys got to remember, I've been super busy the last week. We launched a video game, and that's very time-consuming. As DiGiuseppe's shot, saved by Rask, finds it in the crease and covers it. It'll be a face-off in Boston zone. Because JC, I really don't care to. It's really that simple. I don't want to. I used to play online versus, and then we had some real. We used to play against the fans actually, and we had some people ruin it for everybody. Some real bad commentators, some real bad sports, and some bad comments. And again, I try to keep it family friendly, so we're just playing the computer. And that's it. It's more about the commentary than the competition. Lafreniere shot saved by Rask again. He makes the save and freezes it in the crease. What game did I drop? Oh, Cobra Kai Card Fighter. Yes, 31B. Yes, thank you. Cobra Kai Card Fighter for mobile. And now we're working on the Evil Dead game coming out later this year. Trouba shot high and wide. Goes around now. Hayek keeps it in. His shot saved by Rask. Rebound cleared out to Marchand. Marchand hit by Trouba at the center ice line. Hedel back now to Hayek. Hayek now going to gain the zone. Hayek lets it rip. Saved by Rask with the glove. And he'll freeze it once again. Yes, Aiden, I have both the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Remember, Friday, new game Friday. Avengers on PS5. Oh, Michelle, yes, happy birthday. I completely forgot today was the 24th. I've been so busy working. I completely forgot happy birthday. I said it to you last week. I said I wasn't going to forget. Oh, goodness. Welcome to 35. In a couple weeks, I'll be 36. McAvoy with the puck now. Shot saved, short side by Fleury. Now long pass up to Capo Caco. He gets laid out. Back the other way, McAvoy with Boston. Up to Cachet, to DeBrusque. DeBrusque now. Hit hard. Honka can't get it out of the zone, though. Puck is kicked loose. Finally, John Moore finds it against the left boards. Moore to Zibanejad. 4 minutes left. Back to Moore as Zibanejad takes a hit. Moore down low. Kako shot, and it bounces in off a Rask. Capo Caco late in the first. Oh, goodness. His third here this series. His fourth overall of the playoffs gives the Rangers a 2-0 lead. The ride. What's the ride-in roster, Isaac? As it just rings in off a Rask and hits the far post and in. What a good goal for the Rangers. 3.5 left here in the first. Face-off won again by Boston. Grzelcyk hit hard by Lindgren. Yamamoto, though, loses the puck. Marchand down low. Short side save by Fleury. Leaves it for Strome. Does get it out of the zone, and Boston's offsides. Face-off won by Boston. Back to Grzelcyk. Now over to DeAngelo. Poked away, now back now to center ice, Grzelcyk. Passionate gains the zone, taken away by Strome. Strome passing up to Yamamoto, has it poked away again by Boston. Krejci back the other way, a minute and a half to go. Marchand to Passionate, poked away and out of the zone by Fox. Fox chasing his former buddy D'Angelo. Puck still loose, Grzelcyk gets it at the blue line, kicked away by Strome. Strome down low, finds Kreider, and Kreider, oh, he just missed it. He hit the outside of the cage, he was behind it now. And now 6 seconds left. Lindgren's shot blocked in front. Rangers some sustained pressure here as it bounces to Krejci. Strome will clear, and that's the end of the first. April the 20th, Aiden. April 20th is MLB The Show. Gotcha, Isaac. JC wants the next call. Gotcha. Sure, J-Dog, for sure. Let's see. All right. It better be good, JC. All right. Rangers up 2-0, out shooting Boston 11-5, out hitting them 5-4. Again, sorry, friend dealing with some troubles here, so I'm trying to help. Boston won 8 of 9 faceoffs. That's 88%. Actually, it's 88.8 repeating, so technically it's 88.9. But if you were to round up. Anyway, Krejci versus Zibanejad, center ice. We are underway here in the second period. Vlasic over to McAvoy, back to Krejci. Zibanejad actually, got the puck. He's going to clear it all the way down, but that's going to go as an icing here early in the second. Krejci versus Zibanejad now to the right of Fleury. Face-off won by the Rangers. Panarin with the puck now, moving through neutral ice. Coming down by himself. Panarin shot saved by Rask. McAvoy clears it away from danger. Panarin really showed off his speed there as Lindgren lays him out. And here comes the Rangers again. Zibanejad now. 2-on-1. Zibanejad back to Panarin. Shot saved by Rask. I think Panarin was farther behind the play than the Rangers expected. Panarin now moving around, shot high and wide. Rask sticks it away, but right there are the Rangers. Back the other way to Fox. Fox shot from the blue line, saved by Rask, and he'll freeze it here with 3.5 gone in the second. You see there, none of the... Oh, there we go. John Moore in the playoffs, number 10 in assists. Not a lot of assists from the Rangers. Again, the first 2 rounds, very low scoring. This has kind of been more how the games have typically gone. Kind of 2-0, 2-1 here in the second period. That 10-4 game was definitely unbelievable. Yamamoto with the puck now, but it's still just one game. Kreider has it poked away. McAvoy gets it away from him. Hayek now can't stop him from gaining the zone. Shot save on Fleury. He'll hold it now in the crease for a face-off. 14.5 left here in the second. Rangers up 2-0. Johnson versus Coyle. Boston's won the vast majority of the face-offs. This one, though, won by Johnson. Lafreniere with the puck. The rookie circling. Long pass up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich now down the right boards. Puts on the brakes. Buchnevich's shot goes high and wide. Johnson now kicks it around to Buchnevich. Back to Honka. Back across the Moore. Moore's shot blocked in front. Lafreniere's shot. Oh, and Johnson hits the outside of the cage, and it bounces out of the arena. Out of the rink, excuse me. After a weird hop there. Rangers had a couple opportunities again. Buchnevich's shot. Well, there's one of his shots. Easy save for Rask. Hedl versus Kuraly now. 7 minutes gone in the second. Face-off won by Hedl. Back to Hayek. Back to Hedl. Shot saved by Rask, and he'll freeze it for another face-off. Good night, J-Dog. Take care, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciated. Hedl versus Kuraly now to the right of Rask. Rangers out shooting Boston 6-1 this period. Face-off won by Boston. D'Angelo gets laid out. Hedel with the puck. Down low, one-timer! DiGiuseppe scores! Philip DiGiuseppe! Get that man a meatball sub! He makes it 3-0 for the Rangers here in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. His team leading 8th goal of the playoffs. And that one is dedicated to JC271. What a shot there! The forecheck of the Rangers comes through. Hedel forces the turnover, passes to DiGiuseppe, who gets behind Rask, and no doubt about it, it's 3-0 New York. Face-off won by Boston now, back the other way. Smith passing down low. Corrali by himself, sticked away by Fleury. Lemieux now up to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe checked at the point. Puck is loose. Hedel to Lemieux. Lemieux shot, and Lemieux rings it around the cage. Oh, he hits the far post and in. Brendan Lemieux, the fourth line, has 2 goals, and it's 4-0 New York on Lemieux's first of the playoffs. Holy cow, a perfect shot, another perfect pass. Hedel racking up the helpers tonight. And again, Rask is going to get the quick hook here, and in comes Halak. Zibanejad versus Corrali now. Center ice. 9 minutes gone in the second. The Rangers have doubled their 2-goal lead. DiGiuseppe, the other helper. One-timer. Corrali back to Ritchie. Save shot goes wide again. Another rebound given up by Fleury, but not burned this time. D'Angelo back to Ritchie. He's hit hard. Puck kicks to Zibanejad. Up to Kako now. Kako now. Pass down low. Intercepted by D'Angelo. Back to Corrali. Corrali up to Smith. Cross-ice pass to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk down low. Makes a move. Shot save again. Fleury will freeze it in the crease with 8:41 left in the period. Strome versus Krejci now to the right of Fleury. Face-off won by Boston. Pasternak's shot is blocked. Lindgren over to Kreider. Kreider up to Strome. Strome now down to Yamamoto, and Yamamoto scores! Kyler Yamamoto makes it 5-0 Rangers. Another one-timer for New York, his 5th of the playoffs. And again, the Rangers now seem to have broken this one open here halfway through the second. Strome and Kreider, the helpers. Pasternak now. The Rangers dominating Boston more than they dominated Buffalo or Columbus, as the Rangers draw a penalty again in their own zone. Kreider behind the defense. Chris Kreider by himself. Shot saved short side by Halak. Kreider again with the puck, circling. Kreider down low. Panarin shot somehow kept out of the net by Halak. As now passing finally touched up there by Boston, but the Rangers go on the power play as Krejci called for tripping. Zibanejad versus Corrali to the right of Halak. Face-off won by Boston. Carlo with the puck. Carlo gains the zone. Carlo hit by Buchnevich here, and the Rangers will start back the other way in the power play. Lafreniere back to Yamamoto. Yamamoto now putting on the brakes. Circling around. Down to the slot. Shot saved by Halak. Rebound cleared away by Lindholm. Rangers fighting for it. Lafreniere now kicking it around the boards to Yamamoto. Excuse me, that's Lindgren. Lindgren now back to Yamamoto. There's Yamamoto, 55 and 56. I get him confused sometimes. Back now across to Lindgren. Lindgren shot saved by Halak. Hit him dead center. Lafreniere now down low. His pass knocked away to Lindholm. Back 2-on-2 the other way for Boston. Short-handed. Here come the Bruins. Poked away by the Rangers. Lafreniere with 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Coming back down this way. Lafreniere shot. Glove saved by Halak. And the Rangers will get some fresh bodies out there here in the penalty, or the power play. Studnicka versus Johnson to the right of Halak. Face-off won by the Rangers. Johnson has it. Shot saved by Halak. Short side. Vlasic gets it around. Now looking for an outlet pass. Finds Smith. Smith gets it to Studnicka. Studnicka down low, intercepted by Kreider, gives it up to McAvoy. When you say Studnicka, you must do a Russian accent. Anyway, now up to Johnson. Johnson now 2-on-1. Poked away there nicely, but it goes back to Fox as we're back to 5-on-5. Strome's shot saved by Halak, and he'll freeze it with 3:04 left in the period. Nobody talks about the Russian accent. I thought that would have got chat going. I thought that would have been fun. Oh well. Oi vey. Do svidania. Coyle versus Hedl to the right of Halak. Face-off won by the Rangers. Hayek now done to DiGiuseppe. Shot saved by Halak as he looks for another one. Coyle versus Hedl again, this time to the left of Halak. 2:44 left in the second. Face-off won by Boston. Vlasic now up to DeBrusk. Got a Let's Go Rangers chant going here at the Garden. Up 5-0. Lemieux to DiGiuseppe. If this one's pretty much over, but definitely Rangers says Trouba just off sides. Would love one more probably just for a nail in the coffin and another, stat patter as well. Zibanejad versus Coyle. Neutral zone face-off. Minute 24 left here in the second. Face-off won again by Boston. Kache to DeBrusk. DeBrusk gains the zone. Hit nicely from behind, but it maintains the puck. Down low, short side, saved by Fleury. Moore can't handle it. Coyle back to Kache. Back check there nicely by Capo Caco. Caco across to Panarin. Panarin moving in. Panarin shot saved by Halak as he tried to go around him. Good save there with 5 seconds left in the second period. Krejci versus Johnson. To the left of Halak. Face-off won by Boston. Grzelcyk with the puck. Up to Marchand, and that should do it as it's poked away there as the period expires. Chell, I played every game. I didn't broadcast every game, but I did play every game. Rangers out shooting Boston 29-10, out hitting them 14-5. Boston winning 80% of the face-offs, but that's about it here tonight. Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play. One of the few highlights for the Bruins tonight. But again, though, this has only put the Rangers up 2-0 in the series. Things could change when the venue moves to the TD Garden in Boston. Face-off won again by Boston. McAvoy with the puck. Over to Krejci. Krejci hit hard by Fox. Panarin gets it, sends it around the boards to Capo Caco. Caco up to Lindgren. Lindgren on the breakout now. Sends it across to Zibanejad. Zibanejad with Lindgren now. Zibanejad moving in by himself. Shot saved by Halak. Might have been blocked in front, actually, as McAvoy now to Pastrnak on the breakout. Pastrnak down low. Oh, what a soft goal given up by Fleury. What a heartbreaking way to lose the shutout. Fleury tried to snatch it out of the air, but it looks like it hit the heel of the glove and took a funny bounce in on a tough angle shot. Yeah, Fleury's got to make that save. Luckily, it's still 5-1 Rangers. But Fleury kicking himself here as he had a good opportunity for a shutout tonight and gives a soft one up as he tried to weirdly snatch it from the sky. That goalie AI, absolutely terrible. EA Sports, they're terrible at what they do. Face-off won by Boston. McAvoy now gains the zone. McAvoy back checked there. Krejci gets the loose puck. Trouba gets it away from danger. Now gives it to Strome on the breakout. Strome down the left side. Back to Trouba at the point. Cross down to Yamamoto. He has it poked away to Coyle. Coyle for Boston. Back to Pastrnak. Pastrnak hit by Trouba. Trouba can't handle it, but Kreider gets the puck. Now back to Trouba. Trouba gains the blue line. Trouba, he hits Kreider in the backside with that slap shot. Oh, that's not going to feel good. Oh, my goodness. That reminds me, you guys wrestling fans, it reminds me of Nia Jax, where she's like, what was it? My hole! Where she fell in the ring apron, and she's like, oh, my hole! Oh, sorry. If you're a wrestling fan, that actually happened only a couple of weeks ago. As Brad Marchand gets his 7th of the playoffs, and we might have ourselves a game now, as it's 5-2 New York. Marchand on the one-timer. Johnson versus Coyle now. 5 minutes gone here in the period. Kache and McAvoy the assists. I'm laughing still so much at Nia Jax that I gave up a goal. Lafreniere, back to Johnson, shot blocked, doesn't get through. Buchnevich hits the backside of the cage. D'Angelo gets a hit, but he bounces right off it. Up to DeBrusk now. Cross back to Grzelcyk. Up to Kache. Poked away there and just out of the zone. Boston has to recover and get onside. Back across ice to Kache, to Coyle. Coyle has it taken away by Honka. Over to Lafreniere. Back to Honka. Poked away there. Corrali gets the puck at neutral ice. Sends it over to the blue line where DeBrusk is. DeBrusk down low to Corrali. Poked away by Moore. Short side save by Fleury. Leaves it for Capo Caco. Caco to Honka. Honka moving through neutral ice. Honka to the right side. Honka lets it rip. Save by Halak. Yeah, don't choke. Exactly, 31B. Save by Halak there on the rising slap shot. You see there Brad Marchand getting his 15th point of the playoffs. Hedl versus Corrali to the left of Halak. 10:45 left here in the period. Ritchie with the puck. Circling in his own zone up to Carlo. He's knocked off of it by Hedl. Down to Lemieux, but the pass is intercepted and knocked away instead by Vakinen. Vakinen now back the other way up to Ritchie. Ritchie back to Corrali. Corrali down low to Ritchie. Shot and he scores. Fleury was screened. He didn't see it. 9 minutes left here in the period. And the Rangers are giving up 3 quick goals to Boston. They've scored on the 3 goals in their last 4 shots. Not good for Fleury. If we get up another one, I'm pulling them. Face-off won by Boston. Vakinen with the puck across to Carlo. Carlo back to Smith. Down low. Pass knocked away to Corrali. Back to Vakinen. To Carlo. Down low to Corrali. That's the thing. You give up a soft one sometimes. You get in your own head. 2 quick saves in a row there for Fleury, though. That'll help his save percentage as Hayek pushes it forward to Trouba. 7 minutes left here. Panarin. Panarin 2-on-1. Panarin back to Kako. Shot is blocked. It trickles on net. Good job by Vakinen there as he blocked that shot partially. Now back the other way. Marchand. Smith knocked off the stick and it goes to Trouba, who from Fleury. Now up to Capo Caco. Caco against Carlo. Shot saved by Halak, and he'll freeze it there. Rangers get some fresh bodies out there. Thank you, Sad. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you, Sad Sniper. Much appreciated. I keep most of them on default. The only thing I did was I changed the time of the power play, so time still moves quickly on the power play on both sides. Strome versus Krejci. Face-off won by Boston again. Chell, I grew up in New Jersey, really between where the Devils played and the Rangers played, Madison Square Garden, very close to New York City. And it was just one of those things where I was a Yankee fan already, I was a Giants fan already because of my parents. And when I started to get into hockey, I had 2 very clear choices, Devils or Rangers. It was partially that the Rangers won the Cup in '94, before the Devils would win 3 of the next 8. But it was also the fact that I already liked all the other New York teams, Yankees and Giants. So I was like, well, I should be a Rangers and Knicks fan, and that's what happened. Strome versus Coyle. Again, the Rangers were also very good every year. That Rangers-Devils rivalry was fantastic. The Knicks were very good during that time, especially the couple of years where Jordan retired the first time. Back to Coyle now. Coyle down low. One-time shot just goes wide. Fleury might have got a piece of it. 2 minutes left here. One-time shot, and Boston is 1 goal away. They've scored 4 in the period as Marchand gets another. His 2nd of the night, his 8th of the playoffs. Ooh, do we stay with Fleury? We're going to with 2 minutes left. The comeback is real indeed, 31B. Please get rid of the voodoo doll. As McAvoy now coming down low. McAvoy shot saved by Fleury. Leaves it for Honka. Honka can't get it out of the zone, but Johnson does. Now Honka gets the loose puck. Honka down to one-time shot saved by Halak. Leaves it for Kashe. Halak looking at the bench. Buchnevich, though, keeps it in on the forecheck. Johnson down low. Loses it now. Poked away to Coyle. 45 seconds left. Back to Kashe. Kashe gets laid out. Rangers have the puck. Honka with it, back the other way. Honka gains the blue line. Honka, they can't get the shot off. Marchand, oh, the Bruins absolutely surrounding them. Back to Coyle. It's 2-on-1 to Ritchie, and Boston ties it. 5 goals in 19 and a half minutes. Marc-Andre Fleury absolutely melts down here in the 3rd. Yeah, Chell, I guess so. Hedl versus Krejci. Looks like the Rangers are going to drop game 2. As it looks like all the momentum was with Boston. Honka, if only he could have got that shot off on the empty net. As Fox takes out D'Angelo and Boston's going on the power play. Unbelievable. Boston looks like they have full control of this one. Face-off won by Pastrnak. Back to Studnicka. To Ritchie. Shot goes high and wide. Studnicka back to Pastrnak. Shot saved. Moore with the puck. Can't get it out of the zone. Now he still can't. Ritchie down low. One-timer. Studnicka back. Looking for the one-timer. Moore now with 1 second left. We're going to playoff overtime. The Rangers score 5 in the first 2. The Bruins score 5 in the third. Fleury gives up 5 goals on 13 shots that period. Rangers out shooting Boston 33-23. Out hitting them 25-8. Boston winning 5 of every 6 face-offs. And starting the period in the sin bin is Fox. Hedl versus Krejci. Center ice. Welcome to overtime. Face-off won by Hedl to Moore. Back to Hedl. Hedl gains the zone. Hedl has a shorty this series already. Lindgren keeps it in. Lindgren! Shot saved by Halak. Short-handed. 1:20 left still for Boston on the man advantage. Krejci. Oh, his pass intercepted by Moore in the 2-on-1. Moore very carefully gets it to Zibanejad. Zibanejad now back to Hedl, or tries to, but McAvoy intercepts. Back towards Krejci. Krejci down low, back now to Smith, back down low, what a job by the Rangers to intercept the pass, and Hedl clears all the way down. Zibanejad chases on the forecheck. Pastrnak back the other way. Pastrnak now, moving down low. Pastrnak pass intercepted by Zibanejad. Zibanejad to John Moore. John Moore stopped at center ice. Few seconds left here on the man advantage. Marchand to Smith. Shot save. Hayek just keeps it out of danger. Hayek to DiGiuseppe. Oh, goodness. Somebody got hit hard. We got ourselves an injury here. We're back to 5-on-5. Hedl's intercepted by McAvoy, and Halak covers it. He gives it to Smith. Smith down low, circling around Hedl. Back to Marchand. Marchand taken out by Trouba. Oh, there's bodies everywhere. Moore to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe down low. DiGiuseppe shot save. Rebound. Yamamoto can't bury it short side. And Halak finally freezes it. Oh, goodness gracious. 4 minutes gone in overtime. Coyle versus Johnson to the right of Halak. Face-off won again by Boston. McAvoy crossed to Vlasic. Up to DeBrusk. Hit by Hayek. Trouba back the other way. Jacob Trouba with the puck. Puts on the brakes. Trouba, slap shot, save Halak, and he'll freeze it. There's your Hydrate 31B. Strome versus Coyle to the right of Halak. Face-off won by Strome. Fox back to Lindgren. Lindgren keeps it in. Lindgren pinching in. Soft shot saved by Halak. McAvoy with the puck now over to Kashe. Kashe pinched by Fox. Fox takes the puck. Fox up to Strome. Now to Kreider. Kreider down the left boards. Gets it across to Yamamoto. And the puck is rattling around the crease, and Halak freezes it. 7 minutes about gone in overtime. 13:07 left exactly. Face-off won by Johnson. The Hayek shot saved by Halak. Johnson again with the puck circling. Has his pocket picked by Kashe. Kashe up to Coyle. Coyle can't get by Halak. Oh, he does get by Hayek. Now across to DeBrusk. Shot saved. Rebound cleared by Hayek. Hayek now sends it up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere's pass knocked away. Back to Kashe. 2-on-2 come the Bruins. Pass to DeBrusk. Shot. Rebound. And the Bruins complete the comeback as Kashe scores. Bruins score 6 in a row. They win in overtime, and the series is tied at 1. What an unbelievable comeback as the Rangers fall to the Bruins. So there we go. Rangers lose in overtime. Both conference finals are tied at 1. That's the Rangers' first lost game in a month and a half. We won like something like 20 in a row. It was ridiculous. And because of Marc-Andre Fleury's epic all-time collapse, He's not starting Game 3. Mikko Koskinen will get the start for former Edmonton goalie will get the start for the Rangers here in game number 3. Koskinen hasn't started since the last game of the regular season. Krejci versus Zibanejad. Rangers blew out the Bruins in game 1, and then Boston, it looked like it was going to happen again in game 2, but Boston, with the most epic comeback ever, scores 6 goals in their last 20 shots. Down low, Marchand, back to the blue line for Pastrnak, back to Krejci, deflected away by Zibanejad. Well, there's 2 things that happen now. Either the Rangers get mad, as this one, Kakko tries to get it to Panarin, but DeAngelo intercepts, as the Bruins, of course, in their home black and yellow. Rangers, and of course their road white primary, red, white, and blue. Zibanejad up to Panarin now, along the left side, puts on the brakes. Panarin, shot, saved by Rask. Zibanejad again, looking for a shot. Shot, save again by Rask, into the corner for Pastrnak. Yes, your dedication will carry over, 31B. I'm sorry. I know you were anticipating an overtime winner, but sometimes we lose in overtime. Marc-Andre Fleury sitting on the sidelines for this one as Yamamoto tries to get it across to Strome, but Vlasic intercepts. Up to Kase now. Kase hit by Fox. Down to DeAngelo. Back to DeBrusk. DeBrusk making moves. Shot saved by Koskinen. Another big hit in front of behind the Ranger net as Koskinen leaves it for Hayek. Hayek up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto along the right side. Back to Strome. Strome! Kreider! Oh, he couldn't get it off his stick for some reason. As another big hit there on the forecheck. As Kreider, Yamamoto. Oh, that one saved by Rask with the glove. Grzelcyk now up to Kase. Rangers are playing angry. Fox with another big hit. They are looking to hurt people. As Kreider now along the left side. Puts on the brakes. Kreider down low, backhand shot, saved with the blocker there on the fadeaway backhand. As now Johnson circling down low. Johnson's shot doesn't get through. Smith now out to the outlet to DeBrusk. DeBrusk now back the other way. DeBrusk down low. DeBrusk knocked away there by Trouba with the sweeping stick. Trouba up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich along the right side, poked away by Miller. Miller now back the other way for Boston. Miller down to Smith, shot saved by Koskinen in the screen. Trouba with the puck. Up to Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere. Alexis 2-on-0. And Pavel Buchnevich scores. A perfect feed by his line mate. Alexis Lafreniere. His 4th of the playoffs. And that one's dedicated to R31B. As the Rangers again score first here against the Bruins. Kuraly versus Hedel now. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Moore. Over to Honka. Honka is offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. Krejci versus Hedel. I think I can make people VIPs 31B. I gotta see. Shot blocked there, doesn't get through. Pastrnak clears away from danger. Rangers were up 5-0. And then Fleury gave up a soft goal, and then from there had an epic meltdown. In fact, one of the most epic meltdowns in playoff history. As Honka now a blast hits the Giuseppe in the backside. Pastrnak now. And the Rangers had a chance. They had a shot at the empty net, and they missed. As now Marchand moving in. Down low, shoots it wide. Tried to go far side and couldn't. Miller back to Pastrnak. Shot through a screen, saved by Koskinen. Moore gets the puck, gets it up to Hedel, now to Honka. Back up to Kakko, who just stays onside. Kakko down low, and Kakko muscles his way to the front of the net and scores. Kakko is another, I believe his fifth of the playoffs, his 4th this series. Makes it 2-0 Rangers. Does Boston have another comeback in their bones? We will see. Yes, Snad Sniper, this is year 1 for the team. Yes. Lindholm versus Johnson. Honka and Hedel, the assists Face-off back, won by Boston. Vlasic across now, poked away to D'Angelo. Back to Studnicka. Shot is blocked. Buchnevich now. Back across to Johnson. Johnson up to Lafreniere across. Buchnevich one-timer is blocked. Lafreniere's shot now blocked and intercepted by Lindholm. Poked away now. Vlasic gets it back up to Studnicka. Studnicka will send it deep. Actually, it'll hit the stanchion. And so it'll be out of play. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. Brad Marchand had 3 points last game, including 2 goals en route to the epic comeback. Zibanejad versus Lindholm. Face-off won by Boston to D'Angelo. D'Angelo across to Wagner. Wagner down low. Wagner shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Lindgren with 2 minutes left here in the first. Up to Kako, who had the Rangers' second goal. His pass is knocked away. Kuraly recovers. Good forecheck by the Rangers across to D'Angelo. D'Angelo taken out by Fox. Fox is going to send it around the boards. Kako is there. And up to Lindgren. Lindgren now with half a minute to go. Up to Panarin. Tries to get it across to Zibanejad, but Grzelcyk intercepts. Back the other way now. Here we go for the Bruins. Knocked away by the Rangers. Fox with the puck. Tries to get it Panarin, but it's intercepted by Grzelcyk as it deflects off somebody, and the period expires. So very similar vibe to game number 2. The Rangers strike twice and strike early. And at the end of 20 here at TD Garden, it's 2-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Boston 6-4, out hitting them 8-2. Face-offs 3-2 in favor of Boston. That's actually better than it's been. Krejci versus Zibanejad, center ice. Face-off won by Boston. Good hit there by Fox. Kako now gets it up to Zibanejad. Now up to Fox in the breakout. Fox now across the blue line. Fox cross-ice pass it. One-timer intended for Panarin. Knocked away by Vlasic. Vlasic up to Pastrnak. Pastrnak now along the right side. Gets hit hard as he gets it to Krejci. Krejci shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Fox. Fox, long pass up to Panarin. Panarin behind the defense. Artemi Panarin shot saved by Rask. Zibanejad gets it there. Probably should have done for the one-timer. Shot by Zibanejad, saved by Rask again. Pastrnak gets laid out by Kako. Kako back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad shot save again by Rask. Kako sends it around the boards. Kept in by Lindgren. Lindgren back across to Fox. Fox hit as he tries to shoot it, but it deflects to Kako. Kako now across the Panarin. Shot is blocked. Lindgren pinching in. His shot is blocked. Kako backhander. Rebound. Lindgren save again by Rask. Rangers are throwing everything with the kitchen sink at Boston. Rask is standing on his head. 5 minutes gone here in the period. Everybody is exhausted. Everybody's going to go for a change. Lindgren, long pass to Zibanejad. Zibanejad again by himself. Back to Kako. Shot saved by Rask. Kako now. Back to Zibanejad. And Mika Zibanejad scores! What a one-timer by the Rangers. And the Rangers are back up 3-0. Good night, 31B. Good night, JC. Thank you all for being here as Zibanejad scores his 6th of the playoffs. Strome versus Coyle, center ice face-off, 13.5 minutes left in the second. Kako and Lindgren, the assists, poked away there. Yamamoto gets it at the blue line. Yamamoto now back down along the right side as the number 1 line going for a break. Across to Honka. Honka shot blocked. Strome back now across to Moore. Moore circling back, tries to get it to Strome, but it's deflected all the way down. Honka will go and give chase and get it. Pass back up to Strome. Strome along the left side. Strome putting on the brakes. Strome moving in. Strome shot saved by Rask into the corner. Grzelcyk now up to Kashe. Across to Kuraly. Kuraly down low. Kuraly shot. Oh, he hit the post. Oh, ding-dong denied by the iron. Smith across, shot saved by Koskinen that time. As now Johnson will be not push him off the puck. And now Johnson, as Moore gets it on the breakout. Johnson and Kreider across to Kreider, and Kreider scores! An easy one-timer for the Rangers. It's 4-0 New York. Kreider's 6th of the playoffs. Rangers again getting themselves that big lead. Let's see if they take their foot off the gas this time, however. Kuraly versus Hedl. Face-off won by Hedl. Back to Hayek. Now over to Trouba. Trouba back across for DiGiuseppe. Backhand shot saved by Rask. Now back down low. Looking for Hedl. Shot save again by Rask with the glove, and he'll hold it this time with 8:15 left in the period. Crawley and Johnson now to the right of Rask. Face-off one, back to Lafreniere, but he has his pocket picked. Smith now with the puck for Boston. He's laid out by Fox. Lindgren with the puck. Across to Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Buchnevich. Buchnevich back to Lafreniere. Across to Johnson. And Tyler Johnson scores. It's 5-0 Rangers. Again, though, this is where Boston was last game. And then suddenly they came roaring back in the third. Lindholm versus Hedl. Face-off won by Boston, back to Miller. Miller is stopped there at the blue line with Wagner. He's offsides. With 6:46 left in the second. Hedl versus Lindholm now. Face-off won by Boston, back to Miller. Miller will send it deep. Hayek will give chase. Hayek, long pass up for Lemieux, intercepted by Miller. Miller over to Wagner. Wagner gets destroyed at the blue line by Hayek. Lost his helmet there. Hayek gets taken out by Studnicka. Up to Lindholm. Knocked away by Trouba. Back to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe to Lemieux. Sends it across to Trouba. Trouba now. Back the other way. Trouba. Slap shot high and wide. Rattles around the boards. Kept in by Hayek. Looking for Trouba. Trouba does just keep it in. Down to Lemieux. His shot is saved by Rask and out of play off of his glove. 3:50 left here in the second. Coyle versus Strome to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Boston. Vlasic now. Back the other way up to Kashe. Kashe taken down to gets it down to DeBrusk, who gets hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty on the Rangers. Looks like it might have been a trip. Who's going, though? They're saying Yamamoto. A rare penalty for him. Hedl versus Krejci to the right of Koskinen. Face-off won by Boston. Marchand back to the blue line for D'Angelo to Krejci. Krejci down low. His shot is blocked and deflects wide. Krejci still down low. Smith. One-time shot doesn't get through. Smith down low. Tries to jam it home. Nothing doing. Koskinen gives it to Lindgren. Lindgren up to Hedl. Hedl short-handed behind the defense. Hedl to Zibanejad. Shot saved by Rask. Saw the one-time opportunity the whole way. Coyle versus Johnson now to the left of Rask. 2:22 left in the period. Face-off one of the Rangers. Stopped by Honka. Blocked by Rask. DiGiuseppe gets hit hard. Loses it to Coyle. D'Angelo now back the other way for Boston. Pass to Ritchie. Down low. Shot save. Koskinen another save again. 2 quick shots in a row by Boston. As Hayek now goes chasing it and gets it out of the zone. Hayek now circling. Hayek, short-handed shot, misses high and wide. 36 seconds left here in the man advantage for Boston. Pasternak with the puck. Starting the breakout. Gains the blue line. 2-on-1. One-time. Oh, no. Coyle took a second to try and get fancy. And it allowed Koskinen to go post to post. D'Angelo has it poked away. Honka with the puck. He will clear all the way down. And that should kill off the remainder of the man advantage. So Boston misses a couple opportunities there as Koskinen comes up big. Studnicka now down low. One-time shot saved by Koskinen as the period is winding down. Honka, one last chance for the Rangers. Over to Yamamoto now off the stick of Hedl. Yamamoto coming down low. Shot saved. Knocked away from Rask. Honka puts it towards the net as the period expires. So just like at the end of Game 2, the Rangers are up 5-0. And just like at the end of Game 2, Boston only has 10 shots. Do they have another miracle in their midst? We will see, as the Rangers out shooting with 22-10, out hitting them 17-8. Face-offs about 2 out of every 3, 9-5 in favor of Boston. Krejci versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Boston. Now they have won 2 out of every 3. It's a nice even 66%. Rangers get the puck there. Loose puck to Fox. Over to Zibanejad. Long pass for Panarin. Taken away by D'Angelo. Vlasic now up to Krejci on the breakout. A minute gone already in the period. Marchand down low. Back to Krejci. Shot saved by Koskinen. Koskinen will leave it now for Lindgren. Long pass up to Kakko. Deflected off of one of the Bruins. Over to Rask. Back to D'Angelo. Over to Pasternak. Pasternak destroyed by Lindgren. He got hit hard. As now they get it to Panarin on the breakout. Panarin gains the zone. Panarin passing down low, looking for Kakos to try and deflect it. Couldn't get it on. That's Yamamoto. Now another pass is knocked away as Fox pinching in. Fox's shot is blocked down low. Yamamoto's shot hits the outside of the cage. Panarin circling. Shot again. Saved by Rask. Yamamoto to Strome. Shot might have hit the iron as Rask got a piece of it, I think, as well. Strome now. Shot blocked by Vlasic. And finally, Boston controls. Up to Kase now. Kase hit, and it looks like Boston's going back on the power play. A trip is called on Lindgren with 5 minutes left to be gone here in the third. Coyle versus Johnson to the right of Koskinen. Face-off won by, actually, the Rangers, but Ritchie comes away with it now. Now loses it. Hayek has it. Hayek has his pass intercepted by Coyle. Coyle back the other way. Coyle, 3-on-2. Coyle down low. Shot saved by Koskinen. And DiGiuseppe will get it out of danger and then clear all the way down. Half a minute gone here in the penalty kill. Kase recovers it. Starts to break out with Ritchie. Ritchie cross ice to Coyle. Coyle by himself. Breakaway. Good back check. Studnicka shot. Rebound. 2 saves in a row for Koskinen. What's up, Valentino? How's it going? You see there, Lindgren and Zibanejad, 2 of the top 10 in penalty minutes this playoff season. Hedl versus Krejci now. Face-off won by Boston. DeBrusk over to Marchand. Back to Kase. Down low to Krejci. Short side save by Koskinen. Sent up now to Hayek. Back to Zibanejad. Across now to Honka. Honka puts on the brakes. Short-handed. Lets it rip. Blocked by... Actually, saved by Rask. He was blocked a bit by Zibanejad, but he did see enough of that one to make the save. Johnson versus Coyle to the right of Rask. 13:35 left in the third. Face-off won again by Boston. Studnicka with the puck. Up to Coyle. Charlie Coyle now. Coyle down low. One time over to Ritchie. Excuse me, to Studnicka. Excuse me. I thought about it. They were going to do a one-timer, but they didn't. They held it again. That's my bad. I keep saying I'm not on tonight, guys. My head is, I'm just tired. It's been a long week. Coyle versus Hedl. Face-off won by Boston. Back to D'Angelo to Pasternak. Down low to Ritchie. Back to D'Angelo. Back to Pasternak. Shot saved by Koskinen. Good shot from the blue line there. Coyle to Ritchie. Down low. Shot save again by Koskinen. Trouba to Hedl, and we're back to 5-on-5. Hedl putting on the brakes. Hedl down low. Shot saved by Rask. Freezing in the crease. We should have pulled Fleury last game. We would have won game 2. We should have pulled Fleury. That's so hard, though. With like 2 minutes left, you had an empty net shot opportunity. You missed it. Face-off won by Boston. Kase with the puck. Passes back to Vlasic. Now pass to DeBrusk. Across to D'Angelo. Up to Coyle. He's laid out by Fox. Yamamoto goes and gets it. With about 9 minutes gone here in the period. Yamamoto, long pass for Kreider. They left him all alone. Kreider coming in. Kreider shot saved by Rask. Second shot hit the outside of the cage. Strome fighting with Vlasic for it. Strome, he hits the outside of the cage, and Rask will freeze it for a face-off with 10:06 left in the third. Krejci versus Johnson to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Boston again. Cross ice to D'Angelo. Up to Pasternak. Pasternak hit at the blue line. Good hit by Trouba. Vlasic now has to wait for... he's offside, so finally Pasternak gets onside. Marchand now gets it to Krejci. Krejci down low. Poked away nicely by Trouba. Almost a tripping, but just not quite. As now we get it over to Lafreniere. 2-on-1. Lafreniere cross. And Buchnevich scores! Likely for sure now the nail in the coffin. Buchnevich goes top shelf. Gets the helper from Lafreniere. His second of the night. His 5th of the playoffs. And the Rangers are up 6-0 and look to take a 2-1 lead here in the Eastern Conference Finals. As Rask again gets pulled for Halak. Hedl versus Krejci now. Face-off won by Boston, but the Rangers get it on the tie-up. Moore loses the puck. DiGiuseppe finds it. Giuseppe now passing across to Honka. He gets taken out. Everybody's tripping over each other. Lemieux finally comes away with it at neutral ice, and the Rangers get onside. John Moore across the Hedl. Hedl has it poked away, recovers it against the right boards. Kept in by Panarin at the point. Cross ice to Honka. Honka's shot is blocked partially. Vlasic gets it with 6 minutes left here in the third. Big hit there. Everybody tripping over each other. Moore gets the puck now. Sends it up to Kakko. Cross ice to Hedl, but intercepted by Vlasic. Pass intercepted now by Kakko. Back to Marchand as he takes it away. Marchand now gets taken out by Honka, but Carlo down low. Shot saved by Koskinen, and he'll freeze it with 4:19 left. Buchnevich, yeah, goal away from the Hattie. We'll see what happens. Strome versus Kuraly with 4:19 left here in the game. Back to Grzelcyk on the faceoff win. Shot blocked. Now down low, back to Ritchie. His shot is blocked. Shot again, saved by Koskinen. Smith loses the puck behind the net. Strome gets it. Now out to Yamamoto. Yamamoto, cross ice to Lindgren. Lindgren now, 2-on-1, passing across, and Chris Kreider gets his second of the night. The Giants are up 7-0 on the Patriots. Oh, goodness, Kreider with another one. Well, it hasn't been the Rangers' offense this series, that's for sure. It's been their defense. But tonight, Koskinen has held everything down. He's been a brick wall and net as Johnson versus Coyle now at center ice. Face-off won by Johnson, back to Trouba. Across to Hayek. Poked away from Johnson. He does eventually get it against the boards. Johnson circling back to Hayek. Now up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back to Johnson. Looking down low. Deflected on net. Saved by Halak. Kreider's a goal away from a Hattie. Zibanejad versus Coyle to the right of Halak. Face-off won by Boston. Grzelcyk with the puck. Up to DeBrusk. 1.5 minutes to go. DeBrusk is hit hard by Lindgren. Lindgren cross ice to Fox. Fox up to Panarin. Panarin's behind everybody again. Panarin coming in. Shot. And Panarin scores. He got Halak to commit. He held it a second longer and then lifted it up over him. His 8th of the playoffs. Keeps his goal streak intact. He's scored in every game for the playoffs for the Rangers that he's played in. That's 7 in a row. And it's 8-0 New York here. As they are letting Boston know that game 2 was a fluke. Face-off won by Boston again. Well, except for the face-off losses. As down low, back down low. Kase shot saved by Koskinen, and he'll freeze it with 46 seconds left here in the period. Panarin now tied with DiGiuseppe for the goal lead for the Rangers. Hedl versus Coyle to the left of Koskinen. Face-off won by Boston. Back to Grzelcyk. Shot saved by Koskinen. Fox now up to Lemieux. To Hedl. Back to Lemieux. Lemieux. Slap shot saved by Halak. DiGiuseppe now. He loses the puck with 0.5 minute to go. Grzelcyk. I think we have a safe lead, guys. Back up to Ritchie. Ritchie gets taken out temporarily, but he maintains control of the puck. Smith, his pass intercepted by Lemieux. Lemieux gets it out of the zone. Carlo now, with 15 seconds left, will send it deep. I think everybody here knows the end of this one, so they're all just trying to stay healthy. Long pass up to Lemieux. He's going to skate around in circles. Shot saved by Halak as he punches it to the right side. Back across to Fox. His shot saved by Halak. The horn sounds. The Rangers bounce back and shut out the Bruins 8-0. Rangers outshot Boston 34-21. Kreider, 2 goals and 2 hits. Your number 3 star. They out-hit him 27-16. Boston won 20 of 27 faceoffs, 0 for 2 on the power play. Your number 2 star with a goal, 2 assists, and 2 hits, Tyler Johnson. I'm curious, is it Buchnevich or are they going to go with the goalie Koskinen here? Who's the number 1 star? Oh, it is Buchnevich with 2 goals and a helper, 3-point night. And it looks like we're sticking with Koskinen in net after that shutout win, 8-0. All right, so we're going to at least play one more. I'm going to go run a commercial. What I want you guys to do is to let me know in chat, do you want to see Game 5 tonight or push it to tomorrow? What do you guys want? Let me know in the chat as I go run a commercial and text my friend. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties with my computer over there, my extra computer. Glad to see some of you is still here. I haven't heard if you guys want me to play Game 5 or not. As it looks like the ad break is over. But yeah, you guys want me to play Game 5 or not? We're definitely playing Game 4. Again, Koskinen gets the start. He shut him out in Game 3. And you ride the hot hand in the playoffs. Between us, they're both being traded in the offseason anyway, so it don't matter. Welcome to TD Garden in Boston, Mass. Rangers up 2-1 in this best-of-7 Eastern Conference Finals series. Mikko Koskinen, who got the start in Game 3, 1-0 in the playoffs, had a shutout, pitched a shutout, 21 shots, 21 saves. Tuukka Rask, 7-3 in the playoffs, 3.59 GAA, 89 save percent even. Having a rough series here against the Rangers. It'd be a 3-0 lead if it wasn't for a miracle comeback against Marc-Andre Fleury, who was then promptly benched after that Game 2 overtime loss. As Boston scored 5, or 6, I should say, on their last 20 shots. As the Rangers are going to go for a power play early here. As it looks like holding against Boston. Marchand, the rat himself, going to the sin bin. Kuraly versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Boston, back to Vakinen. Vakinen will clear it all the way down. Panarin will get the puck at the Ranger blue line and pass up now to Zibanejad. Zibanejad putting on the brakes, circling around. Still circling. Shot saved by Rask. And out of play. John Moore and Mika Zibanejad tied for the Ranger lead in points with 14 in this playoff series. Or playoffs, I should say. Johnson now versus Wagner. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kreider puck shot goes wide as it hits off his own man. Johnson now tries to send it across, intercepted by McAvoy. Good perception there. Anticipation, that's really the word I was looking for. As going down and getting it for the Rangers is Buchnevich, who's really starting to heat up along with the rest of the third line for the Rangers. Now across to Lindgren, who gains the zone. Ryan Lindgren circling. Lindgren's shot doesn't get through. Vlasic with the puck. He'll get it, corral it, and clear it. Going all the way down and getting it are the Rangers. Buchnevich now, long pass up to Kreider. Kreider, cross ice to Johnson. Johnson putting on the brakes. Johnson cross now. Buchnevich scores! It's a power play goal for Pavel Buchnevich, pinching in. Got the cross ice pass, his 6th of the playoffs. It's a power play goal for the Rangers. And they again score first here. They've scored first every game this series and are up 1-0 early here in Boston. Hedl versus Coyle at center ice. Johnson and Kreider the assists. Face-off one back to Hyatt. Trouba with the puck. He's harassed in the forecheck, but he gains the zone. Back to Lemieux at the point. Cross to Hayek. Hayek shot saved by Rask. DiGiuseppe, though, gets the rebound. He has his stick lifted. Hedl gets the loose puck. He gets taken out, but Hayek keeps it in. Back to Trouba now. Trouba's shot, rising shot saved by Rask. Leaves it for Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk across to DeBrusk. Now to D'Angelo. Up to Kache. Back to Coyle. Back to Grzelcyk at the point. Across to DeBrusk. Shot blocked in front by Trouba, who corrals it and leaves it for Hedl. Hedl makes a pass to Lemieux. 2-on-2. Lemieux across to DiGiuseppe. And DiGiuseppe scores! The one-timer from Brendan Lemieux. Get that man a meatball sub. It's his 9th of the playoffs. Leads the Rangers in goals now by himself. And he beats Rask. It's 2-0 New York. Zibanejad versus Krejci now, 5.5 gone here in the first. Lemieux and Hedl the assists. Grzelcyk with the puck. Back to Krejci. Back to Pastrnak now. Harassed by Honka. Moore intercepts. Tries to get it to Honka, but it deflects all the way down. But Honka's going to get there first and get off the icing. Honka now down low. Honka's shot saved by Rask. Might have actually been blocked by D'Angelo as Grzelcyk now gets the puck across to Marchand. Honka was the man who missed the empty net in Game 2 that would have sealed the deal for the Rangers. So you know that he's been playing extra hard the past couple games. A big hit there, but Vakinen gets the puck. Now over to Pastrnak. to Krejci. Poked away by Zibanejad. Zibanejad now circling around in his own zone. Gets up to Panarin on the breakout pass. Panarin across the ping-balling around all the Rangers. Honka finds it, shoots, and misses. Yamamoto now at the puck. Yamamoto shot saved by Rask as it's bounced and then deflected on net by Zibanejad. Corrali versus Strome. Face-off won by Boston. Up to Bjork. Gets hit there. Lindgren gets the puck. Now up to Kreider. Kreider behind the defense. Kreider shot save with the right leg by Rask. Lindgren circling now. Lindgren with the puck. Shot save again. Rebound cleared away by Carlo. Smith with the puck now. He's hit by Fox at the point. Cleared away from the puck. Fox gets it now back to Lindgren. Lindgren up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto now gaining the blue line. Back to, tries to get it to Kreider. Fox keeps it in. Back to the blue line for Lindgren. Down low to Kreider. Kreider through his screen, doesn't get through. Vlasic with the puck now. Moving it down. Back across to Kashe. Shot saved by Koskinen. One-timer. Oh, Coyle scores. Wrapped it around Koskinen. Actually fooled me again. I thought he was going to go for it. Charlie Coyle gets the goal to make it 2-1. As he wraps it around Koskinen, it's the first goal Koskinen's given up here in the playoffs. Coyle's third of the playoffs from Bjork and Vlasic. Face-off won technically by the Rangers. Coyle, that's poked away. This one on net. And then Coyle's gets a clear kick in. The ref immediately waved his arms off saying, no, that's a kick in there. Gets the first shot, save, and then he never hits it with his stick again. That's an easy call for the refs. I do believe that this is going back to center ice with a no goal. But Coyle, or neutralized I should say, almost his second of the night. And there you go again. Yes, it is waved off. That is an easy call there. The kick in. Kashe hit by Lafreniere. Rangers having some trouble here with the third line. Now a big hit, and now Lafreniere is going to come away with it now. And up to Johnson. Johnson along the left boards. Now to the left circle. Pulling it down low. Shot saved by Rask as it goes into the corner. McAvoy gets it in this one-goal game. Over to DeBrusk with 4 minutes to go. Now sends it around the boards. Trouba gets there first. Trouba now. Up to Johnson. Over now to Lemieux. Lemieux down low. Lemieux now looking for Trouba. One-timer blocked by McAvoy. Good job by McAvoy to deflect that away. Marchand now back the other way. Hit by Hayek. DiGiuseppe gets it now over to Trouba. Trouba now up to Lemieux. Lemieux now behind the defense. Lemieux back to Hedel. Shot saved by Rask as he just couldn't get anything on it. It was off the end of his stick. As Lemieux, big forecheck there. And now one-timer. DiGiuseppe backhander saved by Rask. And Vlasic gets it away from danger. Rangers, good forecheck there again as they are throwing the body tonight. Lemieux now, again along the left boards to the left circle, back to John Moore along the blue line to Honka. Honka's shot hits somebody in front. Honka deflects it away from Vlasic, but he gets it eventually. Krejci to Pasternak, and that will do it as the period expires. But the Rangers score twice, the Bruins score once. And at the end of 20 minutes of play here at TD Garden, it's 2-1 New York. Rangers outshot Boston 12-2 that period. Not good save percentage for Koskinen. Rangers out hit them 10-2. Face-offs again 75% for Boston. 6-2 there. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Krejci versus Zibanejad, center ice. Face-off won by the Rangers. Panarin with the puck. Gains the zone. Down to Zibanejad. Shot. Soft shot. Saved by Rask. As Zibanejad couldn't get the good wood on it there in the crease. Rangers, of course, as the playoffs get deeper, you'll have more and more players in these categories as there's less and less players to continue to add to them. Panarin, one-timer, intercepted by Marchand. Looking for it there. Had the man open with Marchand with a nice play. Good check now there by Lindgren to knock him off the puck. A minute and a half gone here in the second. Rangers up by 1. Long pass for Panarin. Just offsides. Krejci versus Zibanejad to the left of Koskinen. Down low to Marchand. Marchand back to Krejci. Over to Pasternak. Back along the blue end to McAvoy. Pinching down low. Krejci shot saved by Koskinen. And he'll freeze the puck again. Zibanejad versus Krejci now to the left of Koskinen. Face-off won by Boston again. McAvoy to Vlasic, down to Marchand. Now across to Pasternak. Vlasic back to McAvoy. Almost blocked there. Fox, one-time shot saved by Koskinen. Oh, he's on his game again, folks. And the Rangers there, top 10 and plus minus. No surprise. Coyle versus Strome to the right of Koskinen. And Boston scores! McAvoy off the faceoff. Through a screen, snipes it top right. Blocker side, and Charlie McAvoy gets his second of the playoffs and ties this game at 2. Coyle versus Strome. Face-off won again by Boston. McAvoy to Coyle, who had the first Boston goal. To Kashe. Pass meant for Vlasic. Good job there by Yamamoto. Knock him off the puck. Now gets it up to Kreider on the breakout. Kreider gets pinched, but Yamamoto's going to keep it in. And he's going to find Strome. Shot saved by Rask. And he freezes it. If Strome was a lefty, that might be a goal right now. Face-off won by Boston. Kashe now. In his own zone, circling. Passes cross ice to Coyle. 5 minutes gone here in the second. Coyle hit hard by Fox. Strome gets the puck. 2-2 game. Long pass meant for Kreider. Goes just a little wide. Actually deflects on net to Rask, who then freezes it. Coyle versus Johnson to the left of Rask. Face-off one of the Rangers. Buchnevich shot saved by Rask as he covers it against his belly and freezes it. 7 minutes gone here in the second. Coyle versus Johnson again to the right of Rask. This time Rangers again win the face-off, but kicks to Grzelcyk off a Lafreniere's stick. Kashe now tries to gain the zone. Cannot. Trouba gets the puck. Trouba now on the left side. Sends it over to Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Johnson, and he scores! A perfect one-time feed to Tyler Johnson. And just like that, the Rangers have regained the lead 3-2 on Johnson's 6th of the playoffs. Almost messed up the call. I thought Buchnevich was going to be in that spot. That's usually his position. But Lafreniere finds Johnson and beats Rask glove side high. Krejci versus Hedl now here in this back and forth game 4. Face-off won by Hedl, back to Moore. Up to Honka. Honka now is going to try and split the defense, but they swarm him like hungry sharks as Marchand gets it in the far circle. Hit now by Honka. DiGiuseppe gets it. His pass intercepted by Pasternak. Pasternak now back the other way, hit by Moore. He gets taken down, and Lemieux gets it as Pasternak's lifeless body, not lifeless, but limp body gets knocked away. And DiGiuseppe is robbed by Rask on the one-timer. Pasternak now back the other way. He's hit by John Moore. Grzelcyk gets the loose puck as the Rangers keep on the forecheck, but Krejci now down low. He's knocked off the puck. It kicks behind the net. Back to Pasternak. Back along to McAvoy, who has the second. Oh, and his pockets picked by Lemieux. McAvoy had the second Boston goal tonight. Lemieux to Kakko, and Kakko scores! Lemieux splits the defense with a perfect one-time pass. Kakko goes top shelf, and just like that, the Rangers are up 4-2. Johnson versus Kuraly, center ice. Face-off won by the Bruins again. Vlasic gains the zone, but he's immediately met by Buchnevich. Puck is finally recovered by Vlasic, though. McAvoy, long shot, deflected away from Koskinen after the initial save. Kuraly now, his pass is headed by Lafreniere. Up to Johnson. Tyler Johnson, who had the third Ranger goal. Along the left side, circling now, pulling it down, shot saved by Rask. Back now to Kuraly. Kuraly gets it back to Bjork. Bjork gains the zone. Bjork, who has 2 goals already this series, loses the puck there. Back to Kuraly. Up to the point for McAvoy. McAvoy passing back to Vlasic. Back down to Kuraly. Shot. Oh, and he scores through the screen. Kuraly deflected it on Koskinen. It's a 4-3 game as Casey gets the posture check. Hello, Casey. Kuraly's first of the playoffs, a deflection goal. McAvoy been around the puck all night long, and Koskinen just had no chance. So Rangers are up 2-1 in the series. If we win this game and go up 3-1, do you guys want to see Game 5 and try and end it tonight? That is the question. Panarin gains the zone. His pass intercepted by DeBrusk. DeBrusk back the other way now for Boston. Circling. Surrounded by Rangers, but he gets it to Kashe. His pass is blocked. Trouba up to Kakko, who has the last Ranger goal. Gets it to Zibanejad. Knocked off his stick. Tries to get it now. Trouba shot saved through a screen by Rask. It's actually looking for Panarin there, but it's okay. Completed the pass either way. 3 minutes left here in the second. Strome versus Coyle. Rangers have losing most of the face. Kreider, Yamamoto, and Yamamoto scores! Strome wins the face-off to Kreider. It's their favorite play. It's been a godsend since Yamamoto came here in a trade from Edmonton. His 6th of the playoffs. Strome ties him up. Kreider gets it to Yamamoto, and Rask gets hung out to dry. And the Ranger lead is back to 2. Coyle versus Strome now. Face-off won again by Strome. Yamamoto loses it to D'Angelo, though. Grzelcyk, his pass intercepted again by Kreider, though. Kreider now back the other way. Kreider shot. Oh, and Chris Kreider, a snipe shot from the left circle. Blows it by Rask's glove hand, and it is now 6-3 Rangers. His 8th of the playoffs. One behind DiGiuseppe for the team lead. As it'll now be Strome versus Coyle again at center ice with 2 minutes left in the second. Face-off won this time by Coyle. Over to D'Angelo. D'Angelo hit hard, loses the puck. Trouba gets it, now up to Kreider. And Kreider again is going to turn on the Jets. And Kreider to the backhand, and he banks it in off of Rask's left leg. Kreider's 2nd in a row, his 9th of the playoffs. And the Giants are up 7-3 over the Patriots. That's his football score, folks, at 7-3. Kreider 2nd of the night for the Rangers. Yeah, banked it in. Got a piece of it, did Rask, but not enough. As Johnson versus Coyle now at center ice, 1:10 left in the period. Rangers scoring 3 times in about 3 minutes after Boston made it close. Buchnevich with the puck now. Up to Johnson, across to Lafreniere. Back to Johnson, back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere tries to get his pass deflects weirdly away. Up to Krejci now as the period expires. But the Rangers are up by 4 as we head to the third. 7-3 New York looking to take a 3-1 lead in this Eastern Conference Finals. Rangers out shooting Boston 23-7, out hitting them 17-6. Boston has won 15 of 24 faceoffs. The Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. So after a great Game 3 by Koskinen, not having a great Game 4 as his save percentage is down to about 50%. Face-off won now by Boston. McAvoy over to Krejci. His pass knocked away. Krejci down low. One-time shot saved by Koskinen, but it's left in the corner for Marchand, who gets taken out by Zibanejad. Zibanejad loses it now. McAvoy gets laid out by Kakko. Pasternak down low, intercepted by Panarin, and he gets it to Kakko, who then sends it deep and gives chase, but Vlasic gets there, who then sends it to Krejci. And now down low, back the other way. Fox pokes it away smartly with 2 minutes gone in the third. Pasternak, remember, Boston has come back. They were down 5-0 in Game 3 and scored 6 in a row on 20 shots on Fleury. As this one is poked away smartly by Koskinen. And now Panarin to Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Back down to Kakko. Oh, deflected just enough to it missed it. McAvoy up to Marchand across to Kashe. Kashe up to Krejci. He gets laid out by Fox. Lindgren with the puck. Lindgren can't get out of the zone. Marchand gets it, but then it's poked away by Panarin. Fox now up to Panarin again. Along the left side. Gains the zone. Down low. Panarin shot saved by Rask. Strome with the puck. Sends it back to Fox. Along the blue line, Hayek gets taken out, but Yamamoto keeps it in. His shot is saved, and it's out of play. Chris Kreider, a goal away from not just a hat trick, but a natural hat trick. He scored 2 in a row. Coyle versus Johnson to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Boston. Kashe to Grzelcyk. Across to DeBrusk. Coyle is a good face-off man. Kashe down low, circling. Back to Grzelcyk. Shot through a screen blocked. Buchnevich has it poked away. DeBrusk against Moore. Keeps the puck. D'Angelo laid out by Moore. And Buchnevich now with Moore. 2-on-1. Back to Moore. Shot saved by Rask on his old goalie. Kuraly versus Hedl. Kuraly had the Boston's second goal, his first of the playoffs. 8 minutes gone here in the third. Rangers win the faceoff back to Hayek. Now across to Trouba. His shot is blocked, doesn't get through. Bouncing around as the puck, Grzelcyk finds it. D'Angelo to Smith. Makes a move. Smith gains the zone. Trouba makes a better move and knocks it off his stick. Gets it up to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe up to Hedl. Knocked away. Bjork has it poked away. Trouba now goes down low. Knocked away again. Kuraly has it. Checked there. Trouba gets the puck. Up to Lemieux. Up to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe again behind the defense. DiGiuseppe shot saved by Rask as he lost control of the puck. 9 minutes left in the third. Rangers looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Again, let me know in chat if anybody's here. Do you want to see Game 5 tonight? D'Angelo laid up by Kreider. Strome now loses it back to Moore, across to Honka. Honka back to Moore. Moore shot blocked. Grzelcyk to D'Angelo, back to Kuraly. Now over to Smith. He's checked hard. Sending around the boards to Strome. Up to Kreider. Actually gets by him. Kreider will give chase as it was deflected and get there. Puts it in front of the net. D'Angelo almost scored another. What's up, Casey? How's it going, buddy? I appreciate that you are here. I don't know if anybody's watching, if people are still here. Chat's been quiet. So, Honka now passed intercepted by Wagner and actually kept on side. Back to Lindholm. Down low. Good tie-up on Ritchie by Moore. As Moore now, Ritchie gets away with it. If his pass intercepted by Zibanejad. Gives it to Honka. Looking for Kreider, but Kreider goes for a change. D'Angelo intercepts. It is a Wednesday. That is true, Casey. Sent around the boards. We had a big crowd here early, though. Moore over to Panarin. Back to D'Angelo. Back to Krejci. Down low. Krejci gets knocked off the puck. Moore gets it up to Panarin. Panarin across to Zibanejad. Back to Panarin, or tries to. Actually, back to Zibanejad. Shot short side saved by Rask. Rask leaves it for Vakinen as we hit the 2-minute mark here in the third. Rangers are going to go up 3-1 in this series. Big check there by Fox as Lindgren with the puck. Up to Kakko. He's knocked off of it. Goes back and gets it, however. Kakko now. One-time try for Fox. And Adam Fox on the one-timer makes it 8-3. You're right. You are blue today, Casey. You're just talking about your font, right? You're not actually sad. You all right, buddy? I believe that is Fox's 6th of the playoffs. The colors are random. Yes, they are. I do think you can actually change your own colors, though, if you want. 6th from Kakko and Lindgren. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're happy. Pasternak with the puck now, moving down low. Checked hard. Knocked away from it by Hayek. He's knocked away further. Vlasic across ice to Marchand. Up to Coyle. Coyle now taken out there by Trouba with 40 seconds to go. Lafreniere looking to add insult to injury. Can't hook up with Johnson on the one-timer. Trouba keeps it down low. Trouba circling. Loses it to McAvoy. Up to Charlie Coyle. Coyle gaining the zone. Knocked off the puck. And now Buchnevich with it. Poked away. Marchand shot wide. Poked away again by Koskinen. Kashe, Marchand, shot saved by Koskinen. Second shot saved by Koskinen. Hayek now, up to Buchnevich. Kicks it to Fox, to Johnson, to Lemieux. Pushes it forward. And that'll do it. The Rangers will take Game 3. Nice, Casey. Getting that random W. Rangers outshot Boston 29-12, outhit them 28-10. Boston won 2 of every 3 faceoffs, thereabouts 19-10. But the Rangers throttled the Bruins. All right, we're going to go for try and win this 1 in 5 in New York as your second star, Capo Caco, a goal, an assist, and a hit. We'll go for Game 5, and then we'll get ready for the Stanley Cup tomorrow. Rangers win 8-3. Yeah, our only loss was we were up 5-0, Casey, and Fleury just fell apart. He gave up a bunch of softies, and we lost 6-5 in overtime. But we're up 3-1 now in the series as Chris Kreider, no surprise, your number 1 star. And that's why Fleury's not starting anymore. Koskinen is. You blow a 5-goal lead in 20 minutes, you're done. So, we go to Game 5 now. Rangers up 3-1 in the series. Avalanche and Stars are tied at 2. So, Boston in a do-or-die Game 5. Whereas Colorado and Dallas is a best of 3 now at this point. Also, I'm just curious, any injuries for the Bruins? Oh, Strome is a little banged up, but you wouldn't have known. And McAvoy got hurt that game. Good. Bergeron is hurt. So that helps. Strome not complaining. Says he can play. Rangers are like, you sure we can put Walmart in? He's like, nope, nope, nope. Don't touch me. Nope. What'll be good, though, is if the Rangers win tonight, he'll feel even better. As he'll have a couple days to rest. And they'll clinch. So Rangers are at home now. As Boston takes it's a big loss for them with McAvoy out. Again, we're going to start Koskinen, not Fleury. What do you think, Casey? Sit Strome, risk the groin, or have him sit Game 5 and put him Lucas Wallmark for a game? What do you think, Case? Or anybody else? And if anybody else is in chat, let me know. I mean, it's a playable injury. It's a mild strain. All right, then we'll keep going with Strome and we'll keep going with Koskinen. Strome stays in. And yeah, Koskinen right now, 2 games in a row, played better than Fleury did. So Fleury's going to continue to sit on the sidelines here for what could be a series-clinching game here at the Garden. So the Rangers here, Game 5, Madison Square Garden. Rask, you see there, 7-4, a 3.95 GAA, courtesy of the Rangers blowing them up all series long. Meanwhile, Koskinen making his 3rd start, a 1.49 GAA, a 90.9 save percentage, including that one shutout in Game 3, where he absolutely dominated Koskinen. Krejci versus Benejed, face-off won by Krejci, over to DeAngelo. Again, former New York Ranger, Tony DeAngelo. Pasternak hit by Panarin. Panarin gets the puck, then loses it, but Benejed recovers. Up to Capo Caco. Caco along the left side. Caco putting on the brakes. Back over. Panarin shot saved by Rask. Pasternak now back the other way for Boston. Pasternak hit hard. Zibanejad gets the puck, sends it around the boards to Caco. Caco up to Panarin as he takes a hit. Panarin putting on the brakes, and the Rangers is 6-on-5 as Kakko drew a penalty there for that big hit. Shot by Zibanejad, saved by Rask, finally touched up by a Bruin. 3 minutes here into the period. And yeah, somebody got called for charging. I believe that's Krejci. Yes, Krejci, another penalty on him. I think that's his 4th or 5th minor of the series. As the number 2 power play unit comes out, Johnson wins the faceoff. No, he lost it. Miller put it into the Bruins bench. Rangers looking for a delay of game, won't get it. Corrali versus Johnson again. Face-off won again by, won by the Bruins. But kept in by Kreider. Kreider down low, shot, Strome, goes, Strome scores! Brian Strome! Oh, goodness. Yeah, hope they don't make a makeup call, right, Casey? Oh, goodness. Strome's 5th of the playoffs. It's a power play goal. Oh, I got a fun photo. Did you know Cobra Kai Card Fighter is recommended by the App Store right now? Yeah, that's my game. Huzzah! I just got that text. Sorry about that, guys. Strome versus Coyle. Now Strome's 5th again. He was hurt. He's playing with a bad groin. But he gets the big goal in the power play. Is the deflection saved by Koskinen there. Exactly, Casey. Strome shows why he's starting tonight despite the injury. A huge goal to put the Rangers up here 1-0 in Game 5. Rangers win. They go to the Stanley Cup Final. Face-off won by Boston. Vlasic shot blocked by Yamamoto. Coyle keeps it in, and Coyle scores. Taking advantage of all the bodies in front of the net. Koskinen never saw it, and Boston quickly ties it at 1. Coyle versus Strome. 4 minutes plus gone here. Strome loses another face-off. Vlasic over to DeAngelo. That's also probably why Strome has been losing so many face-offs. Back to DeBrusk. Shot, save, rebound, cleared away by Kreider, at least temporarily. Big hit there. Strome gets it. Ooh, another hit. Kept in by Boston, but Trouba intercepts now and gets it to Kreider. Kreider back to Hayek. Hayek to Yamamoto. Tries to deflect it on net. Saved by Rask. Might actually gone wide, actually. Shot by Yamamoto. That one was saved by Rask, and he'll freeze it in the crease. Hayek, Lindgren, and Fox, and more, actually. Of course, as the playoffs go on and more teams are eliminated, it's easy for the players to keep playing to move into the top 10 of every stats in the playoffs. Johnson versus Coyle to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Boston. Kashe with the puck. Up to DeAngelo. Gets by one man. Sends it over to Coyle. Coyle gets by Honka, but loses the puck. Now shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for John Moore. Moore up to Lafreniere. The rookies had plenty of assists here in the playoff run. Still looking for his first career playoff goal. Passing back. Oh, intercepted by Bjork. Bad pass by the rookie. Here comes Bjork on a breakaway. Shot saved by Koskinen. Koskinen coming up huge here in Game 5. Holy cow. Mikko Koskinen says, no, sir. Nice try. Bad turnover by Lafreniere. And Koskinen comes up huge. Corrali versus Hedel now. 8.5 gone here in the first. Face-off won again by Boston. Back to Grzelcyk. Across to Carlo. Down low to Smith. To Bjork. His shot save again by Koskinen, but to DiGiuseppe. Send it around to Fox. Back to DiGiuseppe. Gets it out of the zone, but poked away to Grzelcyk. Over to Smith. Smith now down low. His pass to Corrali. Shot saved by Koskinen. Now back up to Hedel on the breakout. Hedel gains the zone. Hedel tries to get it to Lemieux, but it's poked away. Smith now back the other way. Across to Marchand. He's hit by Fox, and the Rat gets taken out. Lindgren now at the puck. The Rat Fink loses it. Lindgren, long pass to Lemieux, onside. Lemieux passing back to DiGiuseppe. Shot saved by Rask. DiGiuseppe now circling. Backhand shot is deflected wide. Krejci in the trapezoid. Up to Pasternak. Pasternak now back along the right boards. He gets taken out from behind. Hedel with the puck. Sends it across ice to Fox. It's tipped away, but Fox recovers. Fox, a blast shot saved by Rask. Johnson versus Krejci to the right of Rask. Less than 7 minutes to go. Face-off won by the Rangers. By the Bruins. Miller with the puck. Hyatt gets it now. Sends it across to Trouba. Trouba up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere gets it to Buchnevich. Back now to Johnson. Tipped pass. Tipped shot. Saved by Rask. Johnson versus Coyle again to the right of Rask. Coyle taking most of the Boston faceoffs. He is their best faceoff guy, but he loses this one. Lafreniere tries the one-timer again, but Miller again intercepts, looking for Buchnevich. DeBrusk makes a move, gains the zone, gets it to Kase. Shot! Oh, and a soft one off the glove of Koskinen, and Boston takes a 2-1 lead. Koskinen misjudged it. Kase gets his third of the playoffs. And it's 2-1 Boston as they fight for their playoff lives. Face-off won by Boston, back to Vakinen. Vakinen poked away, gets it to Panarin. Panarin now. Gets it to Kakko. Kakko loses it. Moore keeps it in. Sends it back across to Honka. Down to Panarin. Poked away by Coyle. Coyle now with the puck. Surrounded by blue shirts, but gains the zone. Now taken away by the back check. Panarin now, back the other way for the Rangers. Trying to get around Miller with his speed. Makes a move. Shot saved by Rask with the glove, and he holds it with 2:41 left in the first. This is one of the few times the Rangers have trailed this series. They didn't trail until the very end of Game 2. They lost in overtime. And we've scored first every game this series. Kreider gets the puck. Good fortune by the Rangers, but then he's hit and loses it to Smith. Smith gets hit now at center ice. Yamamoto goes and gives chase. Long pass for Kreider. Onside. Kreider, 2-on-1. Strome. And Strome gets his second of the night. And we were thinking about benching him. Ryan Strome. 2 in a row for the Rangers. It's tied at 2. His 6th of the playoffs. The feed from Kreider. And the Rangers have answered right back here late in the first. Johnson versus Kuraly. 1:15 left in the period. Kreider and Yamamoto the helpers. Vlasic now gets it in the Blues, gets it into the zone. Bjork down low. He's finally taken out. Good recovery. Kuraly's shot saved by Koskinen and leaves it for Lindgren. Long pass for Buchnevich. Buchnevich bounces off a check. Buchnevich, Lafreniere. Oh, he was behind him. He couldn't get a good shot off. As the puck trickles around the boards, the Vlasic laid out by Buchnevich. Long shot. Hail Mary shot easily punched aside by Rask. And we are going into the intermission tied at 2. Rangers out shooting Boston 9-8, out hitting them 7-5. Rangers won only one face-off that period, 12-1 in favor of Boston. It has been their bugaboo the entire series for the Rangers. But they are up 3-1, so you'll lose the face-offs but win the game every time. Zibanejad versus Krejci. Face-off won by Boston. See? D'Angelo up to Krejci. Shot saved by Koskinen. Bounces around the Marchand. Down low to Pasternak. He's hit nicely by Zibanejad. Lindgren gets the loose puck. Back to Zibanejad. Back across to Panarin. Panarin to Kakko. And Kakko with the one-timer scores! 1:15 here into the second period. His 7th of the playoffs. The Rangers are back up by 1. It's 3-2. Krejci versus Strome now, center ice. Second line comes out because they've had a bunch of goals tonight. Face-off won, though, by Boston. D'Angelo with the puck. D'Angelo down low. Shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Hayek. Hayek now. Pass up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto has it poked away temporarily. Along the left side. Looks for Strome. Backhand shot saved by Rask. Looking for the Hattie was Strome. As Marchand is going to gain the zone and then get hit hard by Jacob Trouba. As now Yamamoto up to Strome. Back to Yamamoto. To Kreider. Kreider shot. And Chris Kreider finds the back of the net. The second line has got its 3rd goal of the night. And it's 4-2 New York. Kreider's 10th of the playoffs as he takes the Ranger goal-scoring lead away from Phil DiGiuseppe with this one. Johnson and Coyle now. Center ice. Yamamoto. Face-off won by Boston. D'Angelo back to Vlasic. Gets taken out there. Honka with the puck. Honka to Buchnevich. Buchnevich tries to get it to Lafreniere, but it's intercepted by Kase. Kashe hit at the center ice line. Buchnevich gets the loose puck. Moore with it now. Moore to Johnson. Back to Moore. Gains the blue line. Moore looking for Lafreniere. Instead, it's going to be Buchnevich who takes it. And Pavel Buchnevich has given the Rangers a 3-goal lead. It's 5-2. His 7th of the playoffs. And Lafreniere was like, that was supposed to be my first. Hedel now wins the faceoff back to Lindgren. Moore, one of the assists there. Grzelcyk with the puck. Has a good check there. Carlo gets laid out by DiGiuseppe. Kashe now back the other way. Big check by Fox. The Brust down low. Backhand shot saved by Koskinen. Lindgren up to Lemieux. Brendan Lemieux now along the right side. Trying to put on the speed. Back to Hedel. Shot saved by Rask. Puck is loose in the crease and he finds it and freezes it. Strome still 1 goal away from the Hattie, but he's already got 3 points tonight. Kuraly and Zibanejad now to the right of Rask. Rangers up by 3 in Game 5. Up 3-1 in the series. Kuraly now up to Bjork. Bjork gets hit by Hayek. Now across to Trouba. His pass is knocked away. Zibanejad goes back and retrieves. Hayek now over to Trouba. Trouba gets it out of the zone. Smith now 2-on-1 back the other way for Boston. Kuraly down low, one-timer. And just like that, Boston's back on the board. It's 5-3. Craig Smith's 4th of the playoffs. A bad turnover there for the Rangers. Leads to a Bruin goal. 9 minutes gone in the period. This back and forth tilt as the Rangers look to punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup final. Moore back to the blue line for Honka. Honka shot. Oh, and Julius Honka. Oh, Orange Julius Honka gets himself a goal, his first of the playoffs. Makes it 6-3 Rangers, and he gets it right back. A blast from the blue line for the blue shirts as Julius Honka threw a screen over Rask's left shoulder. Nothing doing there for the Bruin netminder. Rangers up by 3. Honka, burning love. Strome versus Krejci now. Back to Miller. Down low goes Miller. Into the left circle to Pasternak. Shot block. Krejci down low. Saved by Koskinen. 2 in a row by Koskinen there. Good opportunities for Boston. But up to the challenge was Koskinen. Wow, I had a brain fart there. Strome going for his hat. He didn't get it. Strome now, right circle, shot saved by Rask, rebound cleared away by Miller. Krejci now back the other way to Vakinen. Vakinen up to Marchand, trying to get behind the defense. Poked away there nicely by Honka. Panarin, pass intercept the shot, saved by Koskinen on the one-timer. Capo gets it and sends it around the boards. Getting there now is Honka. Honka loses it again, bad turnover, Krejci. Krejci down low, left circle, back pass to Vlasic. Down low to Pasternak, poked away by Strome. Ryan Strome now will take it out of the zone. Looks a little gassed there. Also a little slow because of injured groin. Panarin keeps it down low. Panarin circling. Panarin shot saved or maybe blocked away by one of the Bruins. DeAngelo back the other way to Wagner now. Wagner will send it into the stands by accident. And the Rangers can finally get some fresh skaters out there. Johnson versus Lindholm. 4:09 left in the second. Face-off won by the Rangers back to Vlasic. Sends it deep. Less than 4 minutes left in the period. Trouba gets it in his own zone behind the net. Long pass for Buchnevich connects temporarily as he gets laid out at the center ice line. DeAngelo back to Ritchie now. Ritchie then gets the favor returned. Oh, man, what a hit by Hayek. Now up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere on the left side looking for the one-timer. Johnson cannot connect with him because of Vlasic. And now a big old log jam in the trapezoid, or to the right of it, excuse me, as DeAngelo gets the puck in the trapezoid up to Wagner. Wagner will send it deep. Going back and getting it as Boston changes and to the Rangers is Hayek. Hayek now. Pass up to Lafreniere again. Lafreniere down low. Lafreniere shot short side save by Rask. Lafreniere looks to the skies as he looks for that first career playoff goal. Coyle versus Hedel to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Boston. Carlo with the puck. Hit by Hedel. Lemieux gets it. Lemieux back now to DiGiuseppe. Backhand shot saved by Rask. Coyle and Hedel again will do it in the dot to the left of Rask. Face-off won this time by Hedel. Lindgren to Fox. Fox shot, and Fox scores! A blast from the blue line for the blue shirts once again with a second, literally 1 second left here in the second period. That could be the nail in the coffin here in Game 5 and give the Rangers a conference title. Adam Fox absolutely let it rip. I believe that's his 7th of the playoffs. And the Rangers are going to go into the third period at least up by 4. Face-off won by Hedel as the period expires. Holy cow. Rangers out shooting Boston 21-14, out hitting them 15-12. Face-offs 19-5 in favor of Boston. That's about 80%. But again, it doesn't matter. Zibanejad, Krejci, center ice. Face-off won by Boston, back to D'Angelo. Poked away by Fox to Panarin. Across to Lindgren. Lindgren now up to Capo. He gets hit hard by Vlasic, who gets it up to Marchand and out. A minute already gone here in the period. Remember, Boston's come back from big deficits before this series. Well, once at least. And now their playoff lives are on the line. Lindgren, Zibanejad, shot saved by Rask with the blocker. Now coming down low, Capo, putting on the brakes, circling, shot, stopped, blocked. Zibanejad shot, saved by Rask, and then Panarin, a dumb penalty, tripping right in front of the net. And the captain of the Rangers goes to the sin bin. Johnson versus Corrali now. 17:22 left in the third. Rangers trying to win the conference. Smith, one-time shot blocked by DiGiuseppe. Phil DiGiuseppe there, nice block as Johnson gets it out of the zone. Kase to the Brusque. Smith gets laid out by Hayek. Ritchie now gains the zone. Ritchie back across to Corrali. Shot saved by Koskinen, and Hayek gets it up to Honka, who will then clear it all the way down. Actually giving chase is DiGiuseppe. He gets there first, short-handed. DiGiuseppe shot saved by Rask. Kase gets the rebound. Kase down low. Smith shot saved by Koskinen, leaves it for Honka. Up to DiGiuseppe, who will then clear it all the way down. Less than a minute left in this penalty kill. DeBrusque gets it in the trapezoid. Sends it up to Ritchie. Ritchie laid out by Honka. Hayek will clear back down. Good job at the blue line by the Rangers. Kase gives chase. Kase now up to Corrali. Corrali is hit and loses the puck. Zibanejad gets it out of the zone to Hedel. Hedel gets it further out of the zone, down into the Boston zone. Giving chase, hits Kase, loose puck in front. Oh, Zibanejad crashing the net, almost got himself in a shorty there. Ritchie to Smith, shot saved by Koskinen. We're back to 5-on-5. One-time shot save again by Koskinen here. And the Rangers will get it out of the zone as Panarin pushes it to the Boston blue line. Ritchie now has it knocked away. Puck going down low and getting it is John Moore. Up to Zibanejad. Poked back to Boston. And now Panarin intercepts. Panarin along the left side with about 7 minutes gone here in the period. Shot goes high and wide. Zibanejad now circling. Now actually it's about 7 minutes gone. Loses it to Kase. Kase back over to Ritchie. Ritchie will send deep. Lindgren will give chase. Lindgren gets it in the far pie slice for the Rangers. And now sends it up to Panarin. On the breakout, Artemi Panarin. Gains the zone. Zibanejad shot blocked by DeBrusque. DeBrusque back to Pasternak. 11:30 left here in the third. Pasternak down low. One-timer. Marchand scores! Marchand wraps it around Koskinen, who just beat him. He went under his right leg, and Marchand gets his 9th of the playoffs. And it's a 3-goal lead here with 11 minutes left in the third. Pasternak and DeBrusque the assist. Carlo with the puck. Carlo hit hard. Puck trickles down deep. Lindgren gets it. Now up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto along the left side. Yamamoto now moving in. Yamamoto shot saved by Rask in the crease. 10 minutes left between the Rangers and a conference championship. Krejci, Johnson to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Johnson to Trouba this time. Back to Hayek. Hayek gets down to Johnson. Backhand shot saved by Rask. Johnson now. Back to Lafreniere. Shot blocked. Oh, he might have had it. He almost had it. Lafreniere now back to Buchnevich. Shot saved by Rask, and he'll freeze it with 8:44 left in the third. Krejci versus Strome. Strome looking for a Hattie tonight. Face-off won by Boston. Pastrnak with the puck across to Marchand. Marchand gets laid out by Lindgren. Pastrnak laid out by Fox. Puck kicks to Kreider, who gets it out of the zone. Carlo waits for the guys to get onside as he recovers it at neutral ice. Marchand across, pass intercepted by Kreider. Lindgren with the puck. Oh, knocked away by Marchand. 3-on-1. Marchand shot blocked by Fox. What a block by Adam Fox. As now Marchand again, his shot is deflected high and out of play. And that'll actually get over the netting in for a souvenir for the fans. Johnson versus Coyle now to the right of Koskinen. Face-off won by Boston, blocked by Trouba. Buchnevich now. Buchnevich getting behind the defense. Buchnevich has a step. Buchnevich by himself. Shot saved by Rask with the stick. D'Angelo gets the rebound. Oh, Pavel Buchnevich was looking for another one. Lafreniere tries to get at Buchnevich. He gets taken out. Pass blocked. Shot saved by Rask. DeBrusk now up to Kase. Kase across the Coyle, now down to Vlasic. Vlasic now knocked away. Hyatt gets the puck. 4 minutes left here in the third. Lafreniere to Buchnevich. Shot saved by Rask doing a split. Now he's making the great saves. Back to Hayek. His shot is blocked. Johnson, good check there in the forecheck. Temporarily keeps it away from D'Angelo as Boston's season is going away quickly. 3 minutes left here in the third, down by 3. Zibanejad intercepts that pass. Now can't get out of the zone. DeBrusk back down. Kase gets laid out. D'Angelo shot back. Blocks it down to Lindholm. Down to DeBrusk. DeBrusk on the left side. One-time shot saved by Koskinen. And he'll freeze it with 90 seconds left. The Rangers desperately get some fresh skaters out there. Hedl versus Lindholm. Face-off won by Hedl. Back to Honka. Up to Lemieux. Lemieux gets taken out, but gets the puck to DiGiuseppe anyway. Ritchie keeps it onside. Poked away to Hedl. Hedl behind everybody. Philip Hedl. Shot saved by Rask. Pass down low. Shot saved on DiGiuseppe by Rask. Lindholm now. Passing up to Ritchie. 45 seconds left. The Garden faithful can feel it. The Rangers are about to punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup final as Wagner sends it deep. Hedl gets it, passes up to Lemieux, poked away, Lemieux, long shot, easy save for Rask, leaves it for Vakinen. 25 seconds left up to Wagner. He'll send it deep and over the glass. Strome and Kuraly. Neutral zone face-off. Face-off won by Kuraly, back to Miller. Shot goes wide, deflected off the stick of Lindgren. Strome to Fox, up to Kreider. 10 seconds left, that's it. New York begins the celebration. They're one round away from getting themselves a Stanley Cup. As this one is all but over. It is going to be a face-off to the left of Rask, because of course he froze it. Face-off won by Boston. Bjork with the puck, across to Smith. Smith. Shot saved by Koskinen. Period over. Eastern Conference Finals over. The Rangers win it in 5. They are going to the Stanley Cup Final. Everybody is swarming off the bench. The Rangers have knocked off the Bruins. And nothing is better than this, folks, except for, of course, what might come next round. The Rangers salute the Garden faithful and then line up for one of the greatest tradition in sports. A show of sportsmanship here. A hard-fought series. Boston had that amazing comeback in Game 2. A back-and-forth game here. Panarin goes to look at the trophy. Says, no. I'm not touching that one. Prince of Wales trophy, I believe that is. And says, thank you very much. I'll shake your hand, Mr. Commissioner. But we got unfinished business here. The Rangers win 7-4. Win the series 4-1. You see here a couple of late goals in the third. And that will do it for tonight's stream, folks. Thank you for a long stream night. Fox, your third star, a goal, and 6 hits. Rangers outshot Boston 33-22, out hit him 26-19. Boston winning almost 80% of the faceoffs, 26-7. Rangers 1 for 1 in the power play. Boston 0 for 1. Kreider, your number 2 star with a goal and 2 assists. I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to say Ryan Strome is your number 1. Let's see what it is. Indeed it is. Ryan Strome, 2 goals, 2 assists, and a hit. The banged-up second-line center has a 4-point night. That'll go down in the annals of Ranger history. As we now wait to see who we will face. Dallas is up 3-2 in the Stanley Cup Final. And now that goes to Game 7. Oh, Tristan Jarry. That doesn't matter. I'm just, let's see. Yeah, he's 83 overall. Yeah, all right. The Rangers will face, it's a battle of the 1 seeds. Thank you, Casey. The Colorado Avalanche hold off the Stars. It's Colorado versus New York in the Stanley Cup Final. But that will be tomorrow night, and then we'll rebuild our team. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I got to go make some dinner. Did not expect to do 5 games tonight, but we did, and we won the Eastern Conference. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Take care. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.